So a lot of people don't know to throw the ball over the head, so that way I can catch it properly and I can do my thing. So um, that's the reason why I go crazy. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. We're live. We're live. We got nephew in the building, guys. Let me give y'all. This is what I do. This is what I do. You want to tell the people anything before I go? Before I cook a little bit?
Chilling right now.
Okay. Shout out to Taj Coffee in the building. We got Ski in the building. Today we're gonna talk about some topics. We're gonna talk about the Diddy video leak. We're gonna talk about uh, multitude of bunch of other things, but the biggest is the Diddy video leak. Then we're gonna talk about the Drake and Jay-Z diss issue going on. But before we get to that, we had 90 deliveries today. I asked her to give me as many as possible, but today was a light load day. Weekends is the most, but I'm gonna be out of town this weekend. But we're still making a cool, 70 bucks each. No big deal. 60 bucks each for the day. Keeping it buck, but we're gonna be done in like 4 hours. Like we got the sort done. Usually it takes me an hour to sort my packages. I got it done in like 25 minutes with Neff, and then I had to go to the bathroom, which wasted like 15 minutes of time because I had to stop at the gas station. But other than that, we're already about to be seeing numbers. I don't gotta get out the car. I can actually stream now at a high level without getting out the car. Now the only issue we're gonna face is I'm about to go to the area with bad signal, so we got to deal with that. But I want to give y'all like little heads up to what I do. So like I told you before, I brought nephew into town, and I told him, I'm like, dude, try to get some sleep. He was up probably until like 1, 2 o'clock, I think, because I heard TV going on, but he's up. But I'm like, he's gonna get up. I know, I believe. I got my alarm went off at 8 o'clock to wake him up. I called his phone. He was already getting out the shower, ready to go. We got 74 and 73. And I'm gonna do a U-turn while you delivering that. I'm gonna turn around. But he's already up, taking a shower, already dressed, like or coming out the bathroom, already dressed after the shower, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm like proud at this point, and guess what I did? I proceeded to go right back to sleep for like 25 minutes, because I don't get up to like 8:30, 8:40 when I don't get a lot of rest. So what happened was he was able to motivate. What was that? Wrong one.
Yeah, they split at 70.
Okay. He was able to motivate himself. You can put that bag closer to the front once if it's even any more left of it. So the empty bag can go all the way in the back. And just try your best when you get back in. Try to keep it organized. That way it'll be easier for you to find it. It's two.
It's 70. It's 64 and 63.
Let me see. So what you do is you gotta expand it. So you have 63, 64. But they're separate though. But play your first day, so it's all good. Have a little bit of mess. You shut the door. So I can do turn around. But back to the point. He was up, ready to go, because you work, you you lead by example. He knows that no matter what time I went to sleep, no matter what I had to do the day before, I'm gonna be up ready to go. And he was up ready to go. I didn't have to motivate him. I didn't have to yell at him. I didn't have to do nothing. He was already ready to go because I believe in him. And he's already out here grinding, working, getting paper. And here's the thing. This shows me a lot to know now, shout out to J Media, that when he gets his license, he's gonna make some serious paper, because now he can do his job by himself. Okay, and I already talked to him. I already called my leasing office to ask them about a 2-bedroom, because I'm actually considering now to just upgrade to a 2-bedroom, because I'm like, why not? Why not? If we get that 2-bedroom, yeah, I'm straight grind mode, Ski. Shout out to Steve. But yeah, I'm like, why not get 2-bedroom? And then I'm like, dude, then you sacrifice. Let our let our nephew move here, so that way he can have opportunity to have a life. We're gonna talk about fatherhood also before we go on the topic. We're gonna talk about fatherhood, because the fathers is important. We're gonna talk about that because I'm telling them, I'm like, if our younger nephew come, because he sits in the house all day, you got this 6'5", 240 pound kid sitting at home all day, and he has a nephew or a cousin who it can train him for football, and he has an uncle that can train him for basketball, and he could be killing it. He could be killing the game, but instead he doesn't have that opportunity because he's stuck in Youngstown, just there. We're doing 7 6 7 6 7 7 6 7. W nephew, by the way. Yep, W nephew.
J Media.
So let's talk about fatherhood. I actually had to laugh. We call this channel cousin nephew. No, he didn't have his own channel, by the way. I'm gonna create him a channel. We're actually gonna do that today. I'm gonna make your channel later today. We're gonna get to talking. But
Twitch.
back to when we're talking about that Twitch too low in numbers. So we got YouTube. We're gonna get the Twitch popping though. We're gonna get Twitch popping. You gotta start somewhere. But let's get into and by the way, that's just a little joke, little jab, little joke. Dark humor. But let's get into fatherhood. So I'm talking to him about now, mind you, this ain't about his dad, this ain't about my dad, this ain't about nobody's dad. I'm just talking about like the black dad in Youngstown for the most part. It's a lack of urgency. So if you have a kid that wants to be an elite athlete, why aren't you going to every single game? Even especially when you don't have a job or you're not working. Why aren't you at every game? Why aren't you sitting there? I was telling about how with Aiden, he played varsity a couple games, but he didn't get in but like 2 games for like 2 minutes. But I recorded the whole game for varsity, waiting for him to get in because I wanted him to, if he got in a little earlier, I would have the recording and. But that's what I did. So I had to sit through a girls' game that lasted an hour and a half of girls' basketball. I'm doing a U-turn. I had to sit through a girls' game for him. I had to have him pull up so you don't get wet. Let me see. Crap. This is bad. So this one, I'm pull up here. You can just crap.
I'm trying to like.
Let me pull to this crap. You're gonna have to go. I'll show you how to maneuver this. I was gonna say get out here and put it by that door, but you don't want to get out on this side. So show you how to do this. They got that tape. Yeah, they're about to just not get their package today because we're not about to do that because you're gonna get soaked and your clothes gonna be wet. You're gonna feel icky all day because these idiots got freaking sprinklers up all over their grass during the day, like when they know they got mail coming. Let's see if we can come this way. Yeah, you can do it this way. So you can just go around the side here. They don't want people in their grass, but like, what do they want you to do? Because they put this up here for people not to go in their grass. But yeah, you can just walk, like tippy toe around there. Let me go that way. So, here's the situation. What is life? Here's the thing. I'm doing a live stream. The connection might be bad, but we're just cooking right now. We're just going with the flow. Shout out to you, what is life? So here's the situation, guys. Kids need their fathers to be there and show up. And it stinks that, like, I'm hearing how, like, when you go to like sports in Youngstown or in black communities, you don't have a lot of parents there. Usually they're not there unless it's a big game because it's about, hey, I'm important. I'm here. I'm the parent. He's going to do good today. But it's not about the hard work, effort, dedication. Because here's the thing. Even when my son had a bad game or a game that was going to be bad for him, I'm there. Even when my son had a game 2 hours away, hour away, I'm there. AAU, I'm there all day. But even before the game, I'm in the gym warming. I'm in the gym practicing with him, shooting, getting his rebounds. I'm shooting in the gym with him. Shout out to Maverick in the building. So the issue I face with that is I don't want to hear people in my chat, or I'm not going to pay attention to the people in the chat talking about I'm trying to to my son and blah 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 because I'm actually my son the time and effort that he needs because I'm sitting here next to my nephew and I guarantee you if I would have been involved, like if I was in Youngstown still, he would have had every single game recorded. He would have had somebody taking him to practice basketball every day. Football, I don't know enough about football other than to throw the football. But he would have had somebody working with him and he would be playing in college somewhere because it's about the effort. It's about the effort of having somebody that's pushing you because they're going to push themselves to push you. So if I got to play one on one with them, if I got to get tackled, if I got to like go up, heads up with them, catching that football, which you probably won't catch over me. If I was going against you, I'm catching all day.
Nah.
So you telling me you can 1v1 me on
On the field for sure.
okay, we're
On the
okay.
court, you got it though. I ain't gonna lie, but on the field though.
Only because I'm taller, because you got to boot. But no, on the field, you telling me you're gonna catch over me.
I ain't gonna say I'm a Martian, but
You ain't gonna
you
catch
can't
one
guard
ball.
me though.
Oh, I guarantee you I do.
You can't guard me.
Okay, okay, guys, we're gonna do that now. We gotta find a quarterback. We got a challenge. No, I'm actually good. I had a Starbucks double shot, so I'm good. So yeah, guys, I'm calling his bluff. I'm calling his bluff. He just said that I can't he said that I can't watch him football. So I'm gonna call his bluff. We're gonna go 1v1. I gotta find a quarterback and we're gonna go 1v1. Because he was a star wide receiver and running back and corner. I think I can moss him. Like I think I can get an interception every time. But here's the thing, I'm just joking, guys. I'm not even good at football. I would try my best to be that guy, but I'm not that guy with football. I know I'm not good at football. Basketball, you know, I got it because I'm taller, but yeah, I'm not that with football. Wembley do play with grace. But this is the thing. I'm sitting here laughing because, like, people literally been beating me upside my head about my son and how I'm trying to drive him, push him, beat me upside my head. But then you got kids that don't even have anybody show up to games. Kids that don't have people look at the game and look at the game and say, "Hey, I think over here." Don't even look at the game and say, don't even come to the game like, "Yo, we need to do this and that, this and that." Foot race, he was. I'm not gonna act like I would beat him. He ran track and and he was like long distance. I tried to pull up. I forgot I'm driving. I can just pull up for you. He literally ran. He did the 100-meter dash, so he'll smoke me in a race. And he's shorter. I was never fast though. I was just long and lanky, so I get the court fast because I just stretch my legs out. But in reality, elite athletes will get up the court faster than me because they're just faster than me. There's this one kid that's like 19, and he's 19, and he be smoking up the court. And like I know I gotta be like down there before him, or he's gonna like just smoke me up the court. And that's how it should be because if you're younger, you should be faster than me, you should be in better shape than me. That's just what happens. But a lot of kids just aren't because they're just not that guy. So yeah. But we're grinding though. He's grinding. The pothead got young and doing today. More air, you're more aerodynamic. I don't know if I'm more aerodynamic. I think when you smoke me in a race,
Yeah, for sure.
like would it even be a chance?
I don't think.
I don't see I don't see any chance of me beating you in a race. I mean, I think I can beat you in the mile. Did you ever run the mile?
I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think the mile.
Probably now though, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm on the shake right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think the mile I can like smoke you, like because I was just pacing. But yeah, we are here now, and like I said, my nephew. Did you think you were gonna be here doing this right now, like a month ago? Lost and have no direction. But this is what happens when you put somebody who's about life, who's about figuring it out in your life. That's how it is with basketball. I'm that guy when it comes to figuring out basketball. When it comes to figuring out anything, I'm that guy. He has that guy that's um I don't really have I have a heart. That's what I have. I don't really have endurance, I have a heart. But when you have somebody that's about figuring it out, guess what? You win. You know, you win all over the place because now you have somebody that's gonna work with you and show you the way to do it. You can teach hard. You can teach hard, and he's being taught hard because guess what? He's now about to be killing it. Shout out to Deal. Um, you got the other phone, right? Oh no, okay. Here you go. If you want to look at the chat, I should have brought the case. Usually I have one phone there, but I can't use this phone as a because this phone is gonna overheat and it's gonna start being blurred. By the way, it is blurry, guys. Signal is terribly blurry. It ain't that bad though. Uh, Let me turn it down. All right. You tell your mom she can always watch you on stream. But pretty much back to the point, guys. You got to put somebody. You got to put if you if somebody good at living life. Oh, I appreciate that, Ski. Maybe it's just my signal. But if you put somebody that's good at living life in front of you, then you're going to win. You're going to win. And that's what I'm providing him with somebody that just figures it out. And like I said, he can always call me out. He knows every time that I had to move back with my grandmother because I moved back to Youngstown. I always went to my grandmother's house for like a month. I always figure it out. I always end up with a car. I always end up good after like a month because I figure it out every time. It's going to be 770. And I'm already talking about with him us getting a 2-bedroom. That way young Neff can come. Young Neff can come to town. So what you do, you're going to sort out and just we're right now at the you see what number we're at right now. So what I would do is just recalibrate everything and just organize it. That way it's neat somewhat. That way you can grab and go. Because if it's a mess, then it slows it down. So which one are you looking for now? 7. Is 7 what? Ain't that 770? Yep. J-Man, put these back there too. So we can be in order. So put these in order. Like go and fix that bag and put it in order that way. It's important because if you don't do that, then it's gonna make we'll be out here for like 5 hours. And then now we'll start losing money. That way when you grab the packages, you can just they're in order, you just grab and go. And here's one right here. Oh, this one's about to. All right, good. Now here's that, and I'll put this bag right in the middle. All right, good. All right, back to the point. Um, so pretty much. So pretty much, I'm going to with we're gonna look at a 2-bedroom. That way, if my younger nephew wants to come and stay, because he probably will if he gets here, he's probably be like, okay, I got my uncle that teach me football, I got my other uncle teach me basketball. He can stay because a 2-bedroom. I already talked to the nephew. I said the same way I'm giving up my space. Then if you're willing to give up your space in your room for a few months, to help out younger Neff, but like we can, pretty much figure out rent. I'll pay, more, and he pays like, I'll pay like the 1,000. He pays like the 600 if we were to make that, or actually it'd be like 1,500. So he pays 500, I pay 1,000, and then that way he can stack up because his rent his bills would be like $1,000 a month, and he can literally, if his bills are $1,000 a month, he can stack up like $35,000 in like a year. 50,000 in a year. Now he can make a move on his own. He might want to go back to Youngstown and buy a house. And now you can just, imagine that. You go to Youngstown, you can buy a house for $40,000. And then you can just freaking get your little part-time job or create a little business and you set for life. You're good. You ain't got to work hard because you might not mind being in Youngstown. I just have our inspiration. I ain't trying to be in Youngstown. Nothing to do. Dusty people. Bad fathers. Ruining their kids. It's real ruining of kids. Because for y'all, I'm still I still can't get over the fact of y'all calling me a bad dad for pushing my son like you're supposed to, showing up for my son. You good? Showing up for my son, doing everything that needs to be done. You're gonna be responsible for you kids in school. Of course, why wouldn't I be? I'm not gonna acknowledge stupid comments, by the way, guys. They can start a new channel because nephew might still do supporters because we don't got enough love to spread out for both. Nah, he's good. I might get them together. What's the move today? We're just doing this work. I would have came on earlier, but I was on the phone with my cousin, and then I didn't want to you know uh I can't wait to get training over with so can hop and take a nap. So you can take it. Yeah, I mean, he gets done, he can take a nap, play his game, do whatever he wants because he manned up and got past the first day. I mean, we don't play no games. Like I was about to give him 2 days of vacation. I'm like, dude, you're a grown ass man. What's the vacation? You about to get out here and get this paper. Because like I told him, even if we say we only get like we only got 4 days before I got to go out of town for this trip. So like, if we get 4 days, we get like 500 stops total. That'd be like what 500 stops would pay about 500 stops would pay about give or take 850. So that'd be $850. 500 stops. After gas, we're at about 750, about $750 left over, which would be like $370 each. 4 days of work. That's good money for what we're doing. Isn't that easy paper? Can't beat that. And the thing is, he can do whatever he wants with that. Then next week, I ain't got no more tournaments starting on Monday for like a whole month. So now, guess what? Now we can go crazy. Any extra stops or deliveries she needs help with, I got it. We got it. 773. And then guess what? Now we're walking away with 900 a week each. I don't even know what Poplin is. What we're splitting the money 50-50. What is Poplin? You keep saying Poplin. What like you talking about the fabric? You talking about the fabric? Maverick, yeah, we're splitting money 50-50. 50-50. He's doing 50% of the work. No, I get gas, like gas comes out. And today gas is gonna be like $20. Gas comes out in a 50-50 split. Keep in mind, all my bills are every month right now. My bills are 2,000 in personal bills. Then I owe stuff. I need to make $2,000. I'm gonna make $2,000 a month. That's nothing. But it's the extra money. I got bonus washing and all that stuff I can do. This is his only source of income because he's not doing no gambling. I'm not letting him do any of that stuff. He's not doing basketball. So he doesn't have no way to make money other than this job right now. So that's the reason why, I'm going to do the 50-50 so he can, be good because I don't want him to have to do anything else other than this because it's just easy. All right. Let's see. All right. So he said, spend it all at McDonald's because it's addicting. They washing clothes now. Uh, How would I make an extra? How would I make an easy $50 with Poplin? I don't understand what he's. See, I don't. You got to just come on the stream and explain that. I don't. I don't know. No, he doesn't need to bet because I don't want him to start trying to get fast money. I don't want him to ruin himself. He's not interested in betting anyway right now, so I'm not going to put that on him because it's nothing for anybody to do unless you got control. And a lot of people they lose control, and he doesn't need to do that. He's young and smart enough to make money without that being an option. 703. So the package is 774. I'm yawning, and after I get done with this, I gotta do Lyft. Oh, it's an app where you do laundry. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, yeah. I gotta look into that. Oh, Poplar's available here. Appreciate that, Ski. Let me look at it. Only issue I'll be scared of is bed bugs. People got bed bugs and they got me washing their clothes, and the bed bug get on me, and then thank you, Ski. I'm gonna sign up for that right now. Or look at that right now. So Poplin, I get that now. Poplin is actually a laundry service that allows you to do laundry for people. My washing machine, though, the only issue is I might have to upgrade that washing machine. I might have to ask them to let me buy my own washing machine and dryer it, put it in there. Because if I do that, oh yeah, you're right. Brokies aren't using Poplin. Yeah, so this pretty much you do laundry for people when you got to fold it up and stuff. I'm gonna look into that, Ski. I might do that. That'll allow me. Oh yeah, that'd be easy work. And then Jamie, I can pick up the laundry. I can wash it, and then he can work and do his thing. Yeah, we're gonna figure that out. But yeah, that's dope. So Popular is pretty much a laundry app. You pretty much wash people. You go pick up people's laundry to wash it. I would just have to upgrade my washing machine and dryer because the one I got is too small, and I don't want to have to go to a laundromat because then I'm cutting into my money when I could just buy a big washing machine and dryer and you know. But yeah, guys, we're going. So we're gonna talk about that Diddy leak reaction. Jamie, I ask you, if you had a baby mama who she looked cooked now. She's not attractive no more. She's like Botox and facelifts and body um, surgery. Would you even be into a woman that got body surgery?
No.
Isn't that kind of gross? But pretty much she's on video being smutted out by Diddy, and he had a guy, like he pretty much have guys that come and smash chicks, and he's a cuck and he just walks around dangling his little thing, like literal little thing, like he's like 2 inches of pain. But pretty much a video got leaked of him walking around while she's getting smashed. And she's so boring. And guys, I had to watch for research purposes. She's so boring. Like she's like trying to act like she's into it because she's trying to get the bag from Diddy, but she's really like just boring. She's not really. So does this look bad for 50 Cent? That's the mother's kid
I mean,
getting smutted out by Diddy.
no, I don't think it's bad.
It's gonna be you have to take a picture of the mailbox.
All these famous girls getting,
Seven
all
seven
these girls getting passed around. But
771. That all the girls getting passed around.
especially by all the rich people.
Yep. I think that Diddy um I think Diddy put that video out because he knew that it would embarrass 50 Cent because he's just been getting destroyed by 50 Cent. Um it it's tough because you can walk on the grass, it's fine. It's tough because 50 Cent doesn't really he moved on to another woman who's more natural, more like attractive to me and all that. And I think he still got to care because he has a kid by that woman, and his kid now is gonna get bullied in school for his mom being on a video getting smutted out, and then it wasn't that deep. But at the same time, if 50 would have just paid child support properly instead of like finding ways to like not have to pay as much to keep her out of this situation, I think he would have been better off because he pays, but he doesn't pay as much as she would require for him to um for him to not like for her to not be on video like this down bad. Um, you said, Pi, I appreciate that, man. So the video is on a porn star's phone for what it's saying. Uh, oh shoot, and the son was the son was there while it was happening in the other room, allegedly what they're saying. So when I say enough, you gotta understand these smuts. When I say enough, they need what would keep them up with the Joneses. So, for example, going rate right now for these thoughts would be like $500,000 a year to keep up her lifestyle. And I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Now, of course, you have a situation at Diddy. He's giving her, 30. Like I didn't notice, but these women are getting like $20,000, $30,000 for one-time encounters with people.
That's like insane.
Huh?
That's insane.
Yeah, these women are literally walking away with yeah, she overdid the surgery, but she's walking away with $20,000 to mess with Diddy.
But they don't even be no bad girls though for real most of the time.
Yeah, they be super regular.
That's what I'm saying, but
See, this is the thing. When I was living in Vegas, I seen women that was like makeup done, bodies done, and it just looked like just fake, like they're plastic looking. Everything's fake, but like guys be loving them. I mean, they know because I think a lot of it is just the I think the popularity you're getting from it. I think the popularity you get from it is what makes people enjoy it because that would be the only. I mean, that's the case. I mean, you're gonna be popping. To say what I said, your nephew getting free entertainment. Don't water the grass. We don't want delivery person to get wet. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you don't. We don't respect the delivery worker to do your lawn water at night. Like, why not? Nephew thinking he's coming to Wilmington to be his best self. DJ got him delivered 2 packages for 8 hours. That's one of the haters.
I mean, it's better than what I was doing.
That they don't
Waking up in a hotel, better than that.
Yeah, they don't factor that into it. That you're literally in that place. I'm not even trying to gas up. Isn't it like that place is chill? I live out, right? Like just think about like the high ceilings, the wall, the wall. And it's just the you ain't you got to be in a rich neighborhood to get that in Youngstown. Have you even been in a place updated, modern in Youngstown? Do they have that in Youngstown?
I like it like Austin time or something.
Yeah, I mean, but think about it. Everything is
really Youngstown.
yeah, and it's brand new. I'm the first one in there. Everything's brand new, upgraded. Windows. You can actually put the curtains up if you want. By the way, blinds up. You got the outside people be walking past, chilling. It's chill. But back to the point. Um, I think that was a bad topic because I don't care about Diddy. I don't care about Diddy. Before I get into the Drake and Jay-Z diss, though, I want to talk about something I got cussed out about. Not cussed out, but like chewed off a little bit. Why the heck would I 775? Why would I want to move to California at this point when you have Karen Bass, who's the current LA mayor? She's running again against
I'm trying to probably try. I think it might be the Bucks.
okay. She's running against actually who is Karen Bass? I'm losing track of these names. I watched the debate from a couple days ago. So Pratt. So it's Bass, Pratt, and Ramen. And pretty much Ramen is you see what you say?
I said, I don't even see no 775.
775. Um, it's all good. It might be in one of these other bags. It's fine. Or it might not, we might not have got it. It's cool. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go to the next one. Okay. Oh, good. No, it matters to me because I was supposed to consider moving to California, but now I kind of flip flopped on it because we're to the point that in this country we're going to crap. Karen Bass literally burnt the whole community down, or assisted in a community being burnt down. Can you go? Can you grab it? Can you grab like 3 Slim Jims out of the box for me, and you can have some. If you want some, thanks. Chips or whatever. If you want anything out of that snack bag. Um, but yeah, pretty much like California's cooked because they have a guy who is literally trying to save, and Pratt trying to save California, but you have a situation where yeah, thanks. You don't like Slim Jims? Oh yeah, sure. You want two? Oh, cool. But you have a situation where that won't work. California too expensive. So I gotta be practical. If I can't even afford a house where I'm at right now, how am I gonna ever buy a house in the most expensive city? Now everybody going to the blacks. Sorry, Javion. You can make sure, give your opinion, how you feel. So this is the thing. Javion, I'm from Youngstown. You know that. You're from Youngstown. And this is the problem that I have like 4 niggas on this channel that just try to push black culture as being great. And look, I'm black. I used to listen to Lil Wayne. I used to listen to NBA YoungBoy, pretty much Lil Wayne back in the day. Actually, no, because Lil Wayne wasn't talking about killing people. We didn't have an NBA YoungBoy. You know why? Because black folks we were more decent back in the day. It's actually this yellow house right here. We were more decent. We weren't talking about violence. We weren't talking about killing people. We weren't talking about, women as bees and making them baby mamas. It wasn't prideful to be a single mother back in the day. It was embarrassing. And the problem you face is instead of us acknowledging this fact, we're going to sit here and act like we're in the best situation as black folks. When we know any community that we go to, we destroy. LA, the danger is with the areas that blacks like outnumber everybody else. You know why? Because we just have violent culture. We rap about killing each other. We still have gang members. We still have gang members in 2026. They just had a RICO with 18 people being arrested, drug bust in this MacArthur Park. They just, I think that's the training day park that they had. They knew that these gangbangers were selling dope there. They get arrested and they want to act like, oh my God, the audacity for you to arrest me. We could probably stop at the gym and hit some weights if you want on the way back. I gotta like keep hold to that. I can't be flip flopping. I'd say I'm gonna work out every day. I gotta get out probably like for a half an hour. And in that way I can get like, because I'm feeling the swollenness starting to come. Like I'm feeling a little bit of that. Like that what is it called when you have like a sore arm? And I want to keep that going. Oh crap. I'm supposed to go down that street right there. Um, but like I said, the blacks, the blacks are destroying LA. And it's causing for us to have a dangerous community. And the thing is, see, I need a rest day now. Rest day for the birds. Okay, I didn't go down that way. How the heck do I get in here then? These are, oh God, these are the stupid addresses that, like, this is no, I'm not doing all that. I gotta go all the way around in the circle again. I guess I'll do it. Yeah, might as well show you how to do it right. We're not doing too bad though. Today it's kind of slow. Just understand today we're moving kind of slow because it's the first day doing it together. But we're gonna be faster. And we got out of the office at like I think 45 after. So we've been delivering now for like 2.5 hours and we got 31 done. So we're gonna move faster next time. 'Cause we should be like done by 1:30, 2 o'clock. But we're gonna move faster tomorrow. 'Cause I'm driving kind of slow and I'm not going as fast as normal. But back to the point, yes, guys, it's hard because um, you know, when I get into my bag and talking about the black culture, it causes me to drift all over the place. Shout out to Panther Trade. But back to the point, what I'm trying to say is we gotta get to a point that, and actually I can't go to the gym to work out 'cause I forgot I gotta freaking do lift. I gotta eat. But back to the point, why I don't understand why do we have the blacks? And I'm gonna put the link up for anybody who want to come up. Why do y'all do this to where like y'all act like our culture is so great to where y'all act like we don't have the problems that need to be fixed again to make better life for our kids, for families to want to be around us. Because like I said, in Youngstown, where you're around, when you're around a bunch of black folks, there's going to be a lot of fights, a lot of drama. We used to have communities. Remember, like remember grandma's house. Remember before YN started moving over there, or the young, like your pretty much your mom's generation. Remember before they started moving over there. Remember how safe it was, and then you remember gunshots every night and all that. Just bad. My grandmother's house used to be nice. Oh my bad. Used to be nice. We had no shootings, no nothing. Then now it's like that because all the blacks moved in there, all the younger blacks, the 40, 50-year-old blacks. Well, you got gang banging happening. They didn't start making guns in 2023. Gang banging. Yeah, gang bangers, man. So when I said we shouldn't talk about blacks, I'm talking about we shouldn't talk about blacks that actually trying to be productive. I'm being productive. I'm out here making magic happen. So I'm talking about the people that aren't trying to make magic happen, the people that are hurting and killing us, victimizing us. You will become a very famous uncle. Grab it. Get up in a charger.
Bro, I do care, bro. What you want me to say?
You gotta understand, like Javion, they don't understand that. How many kids don't have a dad in your school? Like, would you say like black boys don't have a dad? Would you say more than not?
Like probably like 60%.
You think 60, 70% don't have a dad? Remember, I'm talking about like just don't have a dad involved.
Not active.
Yeah, not active. You understand?
Like
They,
they only see them.
yeah, like if the kid graduation just for a photo op. Like these dudes will literally not see their dad. Like these that men will not see their kid the whole year, but then when it's time for graduation or just something that he can like take credit for, like, yeah, I knew you were gonna graduate. We worked hard and gang banged those books, got you right. Dude, you never read Dr. Seuss. You never did nothing for your kid.
Nah, because our city's small, and I play sports growing up, so I know a lot of people. I know a lot of parents. I know a lot of kids. I know a lot of everybody. That's really what it is. So I know. I ain't gonna say I know how they live, but I mean you could just tell too. Sure.
Did your peers' family make up with you in school? Hold on. Did you know your peer? What did you say? How would you know that? You want McDonald's, by the way? Good. All right. this community. See, this is the problem. You're telling black people to like how what's the truth or not when we actually grew up in it. Like he literally was in a black city. Like Youngstown is a black city. Majority of people there are black. You know, you just had a liquor store that, you know, the liquor store in South Avenue. Did you see that video? You don't got Facebook. You know, they had a big brawl in there. Like some guy was just minding his business at the cash register.
Oh, you know who that was?
Who?
That was Quinn.
Quinn? Who's that? He looks familiar.
He talked to me.
Oh, you talking to your mom? Maybe that's why.
Still do you know who he is?
Well, like the one you talking about, the one that punched first and missed, or you talking about the one that got beat
The
up?
one that punched first.
That's embarrassing. Like, why would he just not wait till he came outside?
I don't even know.
Like, does he realize that he's about to get arrested and they're gonna have to pay for all that liquor? And they probably can't. Can they afford to pay for that liquor?
Dear.
That's the thing. When you're broke, so this is another thing in our community. When you're broke, and you can't afford to like fix your problem, your mistake. You literally will make that mistake and not care about making that mistake because you know that what can it take for me? That's another issue you face. You can't have nothing good without people trying to take from you, and the people that take from you, you can't get restitution back, or you can't get nothing back from it. You're just cooked. But all I'm saying is this: imagine being in a community that you can't even worry about getting home safe. You can't like you got to think like you got to look around, make sure nobody's caught lacking. Jerry, when's the last time you was in a community that you can literally just like leave your door open and just walk? Like, can you do that in Youngstown? I mean, you probably be able to do that in Youngstown. You're from Like, see, when they know you're from Youngstown,
But I still lock. I lock my. Like when I'm with my mom, I make sure she lock her doors everywhere she go. She be trying to leave the doors unlocked. I'm like, bro, lock the doors, man. You don't know what they be on out here.
it's messed up. And like out here, it's like white people ain't just better. They ain't a better person because you got white skin. It's culture. Because like, see the white folks out here, you see how there's no garbage anywhere. Because if I drop a Slim Jim packet, they're gonna pick it up, even if it ain't theirs. They're gonna pick it up. Like if somebody's breaking into a car, they're gonna call the cops. They're not gonna just like look the other way, like I ain't snitching. That's a culture, and I used to be a part of that. Like you can't snitch. And these blacks, these niggas that be on the channel, they don't want to admit that our culture is trash. You had a woman yesterday, a single mother, and I was talking about her a little bit, but I got off. She has 3 kids. She actually looks decent. Like she looks good for what she is. Yeah, man, you probably know her. She's like 23. I forgot her name, but she looks decent. And she literally got 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, and it's no excuse because I'm sorry if Javion, like he probably wouldn't be a step crash dummy and like get with her because she had 3 kids. But before she had the kid, looks wouldn't cause. I think her name is Desiree.
She's Youngstown.
Yeah, let me see if she pops up. But like I wrote on her comment thing, like bro, go get you a good man. Like why are you dating bums? Like why are you dating guys that literally are gonna like get you pregnant and not step up to the plate? I'm sorry.
That too, though. That's what they be picking. They bash them, try to bash men. They pick the same type of man every time, though.
Yeah, and then like they try to play it and they want you to feel sorry for him because thing is they'll literally mess. They know the guy. They know the guy is not gonna provide. Like he's gonna literally smash. She gets pregnant, and then he's gonna get her pregnant. Then he's not gonna pay nothing. He's not gonna buy diapers. He's gonna do nothing. But like, you know, it's a culture in Youngstown where women would rather be a baby mama than a wife. They'll literally say no to marriage. They'll say, I'm not ready to be married. But then if they're pregnant, they ain't trying to get that abortion. They're just gonna have a kid. They're gonna just have a kid and just be cooked. It's 203. I think 203 is gonna be these ones. What I would do is walk to the first one to make sure it's gonna be 201, 202, 203, and 204. Make sure the 203 is right here, and then just go up to the second floor one, and then it's gonna be 4. 487. I'll take a screenshot of GPS when you come out. That's that building. So here's the situation. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna just say once again, women gotta consider marriage, but when it comes to making a baby and being a baby mama, no question to ask. No, nothing to see here. I tried to marry both of my kids' moms, or my kid mom, and then the other woman who had my daughter, because I can't call her my kid mom. She's not my kid mom. She's just a woman that had this child that is my daughter. But here's the situation. Women aren't even setting themselves up to be wives. They don't care. They just want to be thoughts out here. They're trying to just be wilding out in the streets and doing their thing. And it's messed up because it's causing a lot of bastard kids to be born. So deal, they didn't marry me. The first one was because she decided to, at the time, she's changed. She's a good, better woman now. But back in the day, she wanted to be with thugs. And she put a baby on me that was made by a thug. And then after that, she chose to chase that thug instead of let me think that I was dad. She told me I'm not dad because she wanted to be with the thug. She wanted the thug to be the dad. That ain't on me. I did everything I could have done. I did everything I could have done. Second one, she fell in love with somebody else, I'm assuming. That's her story to tell. But all I know is I was going to the military. Huh?
I hit submit.
Okay. Um, that ain't on me though. So all you do is just go and signed. You click that, like so you can get back into it. You copy this number and then you go there and then you go to the scanner. Put the code in. Boom. Confirm. Modify POD. Because if this package comes up missing, they're gonna say that we didn't deliver it. Then you go here again and you gotta go. I hate these buildings, they're the worst. So it's gonna be 115, that stupid name. And go in here and just put 115 Windows lane. You do that. Boom, and you just take a screenshot with the address up there. Boom, boom, and you photos and boom, done. All right. So no, see, this is the thing at the time. See, this is y'all going after y'all playing Monday morning quarterback. At the time when I had the situation going, I was D Page. I was making thousands of dollars a week. I was making great money. Issue was before he was made, I was talked into being a regular guy. J-Man knows that. He was actually, I don't know if you were around when I was throwing those big parties, but like I was D Page. I didn't come around all like that because I was making bags, throwing parties. But the issue was I was talked into being a regular person. They wanted me to be a regular guy. What do? And you can actually copy that. And then you can just go in here in advance if you know you're about to go. And you just put it in here. Boom. And then that way you can anticipate the photo in advance before you get there. But yeah, I was young, but I was talked into being a regular guy. So you gotta understand, guys, I was D Page making thousands of dollars. This building right here. I was making thousands of dollars a day. And it's gonna probably be over here because these are 203, and then it's gonna be, and you screenshot that and just that'll be the last photo you put on here. And it's gonna be 788. So this shift is probably gonna be 6 hours today because this is first day and he's learning. It'll be better tomorrow. So No, he was like 6 or 7 when I was putting on the parties. But back to the point. Uh, actually, no, he was like 3 or 4 actually. But then I had Liquid Blue. He was like 8, and then I had Zodiac, and he was 15. There's the situation. I was going to the military because I wasn't going to be a washout. I was going to the military. She chose somebody else, which is okay because you can't force somebody to be with you. But my thing is, I was making big moves. I was making a killing. I was talked into being a regular guy, like some of you guys. I was talked into being a regular person, meaning I was talked into just not, for the most part, being productive, not being lit. I was literally a lame. And it sucks because I was literally, if I put out a text message, I'm throwing a party this date, then I had thousands of people showing up. In a small venue, I got 200 people showing up. But I was going to the military to man up. So you just cook that, boom, and then. But yeah, I was joining the military because I said I gotta provide for my kid. And like I said before, I'm happy that it happened the way it happened because I could imagine if I went to serve and I'm getting cheated on. But back to the point, I was lit making bags, and I was told by this individual I want a regular guy, and I was so in love that I turned into a regular guy, and I found myself sitting there trying to do regular guy stuff, which is not put on parties and events and make thousands of dollars. I go get a 9 to 5, and then when I got a 9 to 5 job, see. I just saw a comment. Somebody said my nephew's getting to my age where I inherited a lot of money and squandered it. No, see, this is the difference. He's getting game on how to be a man with nothing. Yeah, I simped out. I simped out. He's getting game on how to be a man and make it happen for himself. He's getting free place to pretty much stay while he figures it out.
But they gotta understand, I'm still my own person.
Like that
Just
money.
because you said did something, don't mean I'm gonna do it though.
No, the thing is, you won't do it because you gotta actually know. You got the chance to know what not to do with money. Because think about it, you could be like, we're not gonna say the name out on YouTube, but somebody who gets money and just blows it on nothing. Like a lot in our community, we just blow our money. You're not gonna do that because I'm going to. At least while you're with me, I'm gonna make sure you're not just out here just wasting, being broke, like right away. But if you didn't have that and you got somebody that just blows through the money fast, now you're set up for failure because now you're not going to know that the level is was 2 6 is over here, or was it over here?
What?
This 206.
206.
Yeah, but you actually going to learn how not to blow your money. But the problem is when you're around certain people that don't care, you're gonna just buy weed and just do whatever and be broke and not care. But you're gonna live a good life because you're gonna learn how to live a good life off of working hard and wanting more for yourself than being a weed head and all that, or just messing with chicks all day and just being broke. That's what I'm getting at. You have a chance to learn. Well, I didn't have a chance to learn. I just got the money and just went. I gotta do the screenshot when you come back.
All right.
What does he want to do? Right now, he has no direction in what he wants to do with life, which is good. Which is good. He has a chance to make a make a way for himself that he's gonna be happy with. Yeah, I blew through my money because I had no guidance. If he got that money, he wouldn't blow through the money because he would have guidance. I appreciate the pothead. He's not gonna blow through it. He's not gonna mess up like the opportunity. He's first day already trying. Dennis helping him with the starter pack, and he'll take it from there. Absolutely. The reason why it's good, guys, because he's 20 years old. Let's not act like you have to have it figured out at 20 years old. He has no kids, no criminal record, and he doesn't have bad credit. So he's already winning. He could take a year now with somebody who knows how to get money, knows how to create a future for themselves, one way or another, because that's what I'm doing now. He has a chance to learn the way of the way. Let's not act like this isn't a good chance for him. This is a great chance for him to make some magic happen. And that's what I'm saying. He has the whole world in front of him. But like I said, I'm happy he doesn't have any direction because I'd rather the direction be created off of him being around positive influence, him having everything he needs the right way. Like he's gonna have his license and he's gonna know to get a car insurance. A lot of kids, they get a license, they don't pay for car insurance in Youngstown. If he had his license, he probably wouldn't have insurance. He'd be driving dirty. He never had a place by himself. He probably get a place to be partying and kicking it and turning up every day and making no money off of it. Cooked. Everything that he doesn't have is going to allow him to get it, but do it the right way with it. No, he's gonna do package delivery for now. He's gonna do package delivery, run up the money, and then in about 3 months, 4 months, when he got himself together, he's gonna then at that point say, okay, this is what I want to do. Whatever this is. I don't know what that's gonna be. He don't know what that's gonna be. You never know. He might. What was you going to school for again?
When I went to school, I went to exercise science.
So he might want to be a trainer. You don't have to go to school to be a trainer. Like he's in a bigger city in a bigger market. There's really no football trainers here. I got the marketing game. Like he now, because he is living in a place that he doesn't pay rent, guess what he's about to do? He's about to stack his paper and he's gonna have a car in like a month. He can literally do free training for now. He can literally build his clientele by showing up, being a flag football coach. You should actually
graduated with construction too. I still got that.
You can do that, yeah. Project management. But you know what you can do? You can actually sign up for to be a flag football coach. And you can literally offer training to the kids for free. And then you grow yourself by having the best flag football team, teaching kids how to like play, receiver or whatever such, even though they tackle, but it's still, it's a big thing. Flag football is about to be a real thing in America. But with that said, that's going to allow you, Javion, to make a path to have a business you can do on the side. It ain't really too much expenses in it. And by you doing that, it's going to allow you to build yourself something that you can do on the side that you can charge session fee, or you can do it about a month. But once again, that's in your free time. See, at one point, Javion, I had 12 kids paying $100 a month. 2 months, actually 1 month, and then I stopped charging after that 1 month. I charged some of the kids, but I didn't charge all the kids. But I had $1,200 a month in income coming in, and all I was doing was showing up for an hour and a half, 3 days a week. So you do the math for that. That would be what? That's like 4.5 hours times 4. So pretty much 20 hours I was at that gym for $1,200. That's almost like 60. That's like $60 an hour that I was making. Of course, you got to factor in your time going and this and that. But yeah, I was making $60 an hour trading. That's just extra money. And remember, it ain't a job. See, this is the thing. You guys are I want to be miserable at a job people. Do you want to be miserable? What you do is when you go back there, put all the empty bags all the way in the back, and then start putting all the bags that we're about to do right now in the front, like close to the front. Y'all are the most. Y'all are the most. I want to be regular people, or I want to do the most regular job ever. Like he can do something that's a passion and make money with it. He doesn't have to be a 9 to 5 worker like y'all just want him to be. And of course, the haters are gonna be the main ones talking crazy, talking crazy. Oh my God, you're about to make him look bad, or you about to make him do this or that. I'm not making him do nothing. He doesn't know yet what he wants to do. When he gets there, we're gonna make sure it's the best fits what he wants to do possible. Fantastic Max, you have a career. You understand? He's coming from Youngstown. Most people in Youngstown, Javion,
Huh?
you know this much, I'm pretty sure. Most jobs in Youngstown, they're jobs. Are they really like careers or dream jobs? Like, are they things you would want to wake up and do every day? Like, you can't coach and make money. You can't do training and make money in Youngstown. I'm throwing new at him that he doesn't know is even possible. He doesn't know you can get paid and make good money training because in Youngstown, that's not a thing that's available to do. Here, he can do that. And it's a passion. It ain't like he's waking up going to a job. Him training kids is like, wouldn't that be like if you were able, Javion, to make $40 an hour training kids? Wouldn't that be like more of like fun than anything? Because that's a passion for you, right? Like playing football and basketball is a passion for him. So it wouldn't be a career. Maybe it would just be something to do on the side. And on top of that, how you gonna tell this young man that he at 20 years old that he can't be a football coach and make money? It ain't too late for him to be a football coach. Do you know about know enough about football to be a coach?
I don't know anything about every sport.
Just imagine listening to these people.
I've been playing this since I was 5 years old every year.
Yeah, if you listen to these people are your uncle. They'll tell you you can't be a freaking football coach. What if that was what he wanted to do? I'm gonna throw as much at him as possible. Why does it say? God, this one, 793. They put this one that has the wrong address on it.
I ain't gonna lie, it's not that youth training stuff. I ain't gonna lie, that's not real. Though.
What ain't?
It's a couple trainers in Youngstown though for sure, but most of the time, most people that's getting training, it's not in the Youngstown area. So
Yeah, you know why? Because of people like this in the chat telling people not to be trainers. Like you literally got to go to Pittsburgh, Cleveland. You got to go to a big city to get training. Because you have one guy, Dez, that does training, but he's like erratic. Like he's like 1 minute he's like on point. You know Dez, right? He's on point 1 minute, but then the next minute he's flipping out about something.
that's why he got fired from training.
Yeah, bipolar. So you got to understand, guys. That's a void that needs to be filled, and that's something that he can bring back to Youngstown and do for a living. You don't have good trainers there, but the problem is you guys are simple-minded thinkers. Not all, of course. I'm talking about the ones of you that are simple-minded thinkers. Where you're gonna tell this guy,
Hold on, though. How you gonna say? How you gonna say Google says it's true, but you're talking to somebody that literally just left there 2 days ago, a day ago? I've been playing football for what? That's 15 years, 16 years.
yeah,
Know everybody in the city most likely. Know all the coaches. Cause my dad low-key popular too. He know a lot of people. So how you gonna tell me over Google though?
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
This is what I'm dealing with.
like,
People.
Like what? That don't even make sense, bro.
So now, if your dream was to coach, see a white guy, if he wanted to coach, the community would get around him and be like, okay, like why don't you just apprenticeship, or why don't you just, I'll let you be the assistant coach. Like the one dude from the Celtics who was like or from the Heat. He was a cameraman who wanted to coach, so he did the cameraman, and then he was able to become assistant coach, then he became a head coach. Scotia.
They the same address.
Yep. Before the age of 30. But guess what? Before the age of 30. But guess what? Javion can't go and get a camera and start by being the film guy that that he can't start by being a film guy to record film and be able to break it down for the players and then eventually become an assistant coach and be a head coach. He can't do that. No. He has to be a worker at a factory for y'all to be happy. For y'all to be happy in the chat, he has to be a football. He has to literally be a freaking in a factory working throwing football. I'm gonna put the link up. Big Black, if you come disrespectful, I'm blocking you from my channel, period. You better not come at him disrespectful. I'll let you know that right now. So I'm gonna put the link up. You come disrespectful, I'm blocking you from my chat and I'm blocking you from my YouTube channel. For life. For life.
It wasn't no trainers. That's all just individual skill and individual work. Going outside, go play basketball.
They don't
Go outside, go play catch. Going to practice every day. That's not training, bro. That's practice.
They don't understand that.
But that's practice.
They don't understand the difference in having a trainer.
Tripping on that.
Did you get the label?
Yeah.
I'll check. Oh, we good. And that's the biggest fight that we have. The biggest fight I have with this channel with the haters is that they don't understand me doing my basketball training is something that none of the parents have available to them because they don't want to spend hundreds of dollars. So they don't understand the value in me offers. This is the problem, Javon. If I charge $50 a session, the parents are gonna take it serious. They're gonna want to pay me, and they're gonna be happy with that. But because I offer free training, you know how many people show up, Javon? None. But if I say, hey, I do training for $50 an hour, oh, they're gonna sign up. Long line. But I don't want to charge because I know your kid ain't good enough to make it nowhere. But he's good enough to make a high school team. I can do that for free because of my passion. I'm not gonna charge you and scam you because I feel like it's a scam if your kid sucks. I'm not gonna charge you $50 an hour and your kid don't get nowhere.
You said a yes man. Ain't no yes man, bro. I just been through it all and I seen it all firsthand. How you gonna tell me? I was literally just there, not even 24 hours ago.
They'll tell you
My
about
dad owned the Cheney Middle School. He don't own it, but yeah, but he
it was like the charge. It was like the
he made 3 Little League teams. So I've been tapped into football everywhere in that city my whole life. So I know everything. I ain't gonna say I know everything, but I know 90%. So
he said, why aren't you doing it now?
doing what?
I guess football trade. How he was in? They told y'all the situation. He was sitting in the hotel room, and then when he was in the apartment, how he didn't have a car to get there. He didn't have the resource. You understand, guys?
I ain't even been here 24 hours.
They already trying to tell you to go get a factory job. Can he have a chance to he has no debt. He has nothing hanging over his head. He's good. Let him figure out what he wants to do. Who knows? He might want to go work at a factory. I doubt it. I think he's too smart, especially around somebody like me that know how to get the bag, that can put him in position that he can do something that most people will call fantasy. I could have did basketball training, but I just felt bad charging kids an arm and a leg because I felt like it should be free. Shoot. All right, so 796. That's it. Let's see what else we got here.
Bus. I took the bus. But in Youngstown, the buses only go certain places.
That's another thing. Being in Youngstown, just like being here.
Y'all gotta. We tell y'all not listening. Can't take the bus everywhere, bro.
Yeah, you understand. And first off, it's dangerous because I told him to take the bus. But here's the thing: if you're in the middle and you're gonna take a picture of the outside, and then when you hand it to him, just put it on the counter, and you're gonna mark it. You see the drop down list after you scan it. Just take a picture of the outside right now, and then when you do the drop down list, just put front desk. So, so here's the situation, guys. The way you guys are telling him to make his decision on what he wants to do is the way that the government is making you do everything that they want you to do. First off, he is once again 20 years old. He had a year of doing nothing but sitting in that apartment all day. Give him a chance to decide what he wants to do. On top of that, he knows everything about football. He loves football. I'm not telling him to do coaching or training as a full-time living. He's still going to be making money with this job. But guess what? This job is going to transition him into having the time to be able to coach. This Yuski,
What's up, Dennis?
going
Everybody
on?
was scared, so I wanted to come up to show everybody that, as long as you're respectful, we can get things done.
Yep. This is an example of me and Ski used to have like beef at one point. I never beef with him. He had beef with me, but then he started to see what I was really thinking. He started to be more compassionate, and now we're here to where it's respect. So, like, go to break that down to the people. Like, they're already. See, this is the thing. It's okay to have two different mindsets. To where you have, on one hand, you have people who are more scared to like take a risk, and what that causes is for them to end up living a substandard or standard basic life. But then you have people like me that say, I want to be rich. I want to drive a Tesla, Cybertruck. I want this, I want that. So we're going to go and we're going to go above and beyond to get there. But I can be simpleton and I can go get a regular job and just call it a day. But that regular job wouldn't allow me to have the opportunity to bring my nephew to town because I wouldn't have been able to afford it. But because I have this job that allows me to afford it, he can work with me. I can get done faster, and I can do my lift on the side to offset the money that I'm giving to him. Yes, I got to work a little harder, but here's the point: this is allowing me to, put family in position where he might be able to get himself in position to help me in the future. But here's the point: he,
And that's the thing again, though. You doing this right now to build me up, though.
yeah,
Like, it ain't like you taking care of me, but it's like you building me up to take
exactly.
care of myself.
Take care of yourself. That's the key word. Now, here's the thing. I will never let this young man think to himself because these people, Black, I'm going to let you come on in a second, but I'm going to let you get this off first. I'm never going to let this young man think that if he wants to, he loves football. His passion is football. Yeah, he ain't playing it now. He doesn't have to give up. Why did Eric Spoelstra, who started as the video coordinator, whatever, for the Heat at like 23 years old or 22 years old, I think he was young, dropped out of college to do that. Why did he get to do that? And then he got boosted up to assistant coach or statistician. Then he got to assistant coach. Then he got to be the head coach all in like 10 years. Why do you have to be white to motivate a kid if they want to do something that's a passion, which is football for him? Why can't he be motivated as a Black kid? Why does he have to be a white guy to believe and have people say that I think you can be a football coach or a football trainer? Like, he in a city that, like, I can market him and he can do training. But instead, y'all said, oh my God, you. Now, here's another ignorant comment. Who said that one? Intelligent insight. Why would I want my. Intelligent usually is respectful. Let me see if he has a rich.
He ain't say want, bro. Bro.
Why would you want your nephew to take care of you? Intelligent, I think he's starting to become a hater now. Why would you even say that, my man? Why would I want my nephew to take care of me? I said position. See, this is what I mean by Black folks. Niggas, you guys are the worst. Wouldn't you think if I was
To
able to put in
to be
position to
fair,
coach?
we don't know if Intelligent Insight is part of the Black community.
Nah, he is. But here's the thing: if I put him in position, I was able to market him the coach and become and boost his resume up. Then don't you think that he would look at me and say, like, if I'm the marketing guy, I'm whatever? Wouldn't he bring me along with him? If at that point I wanted to come along with him because financially it made sense for me to be his marketing guy. his brand guy, continue getting him clientele. Wouldn't that continue if I was able to help get him get recruits? Maybe be his manager if he got to head coach position. You know, all head coaches have a manager. Like that's what I mean by if I got him in position, if he wanted me to be there with him and still be there, then guess what? I'm gonna be there with him. But you guys don't understand because you guys don't ever have a dream. But go ahead, Ski. I'm gonna bring Black on. Black, I told not just Ski go for first before I bring Black on. If you want to say something.
Kind of like you, LeVar Ball. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with LeVar Ball, though.
That's another thing. How's that a diss? LeVar Ball got 3 sons to millionaire level.
They all made the league.
Yeah, all spent time in NBA. Call me LeVar Ball. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "Call me LeVar Ball." Like how that? Like you see that you see niggas, they're the worst. How is that an insult? How is that an insult? Calling me LeVar Ball. That's niggas right there. So Black, I'm telling you right now, my finger is on the block button. I'm telling you right now, Big Black, before I bring you up, if you show any level, if you can't be a respectful man, period, because I have not disrespect you, Big Black. He has not disrespected you. So if you come with any of that disrespect that you did the last time you came on my channel, I'm blocking you from existence.
Respectful Black. We need a respectful Black.
Literally,
not a bad
you
Black.
does not come on. I don't care that you in your apartment. I don't care about you. I don't care about your existence. So
And he didn't even talk about your bald head. So please be respectful.
There you go, man.
We're here to uplift the Black community, guys.
All right, Ski. Let me have a conversation with Unc. Hey, Unc, I want to apologize. Last time I came on here, you know what I'm saying? We got off on the wrong foot, you know what I'm saying? So I want to apologize for last time. But,
I appreciate that. And I apologize if I said anything to you out of line. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we'll move past, last time you were talking about like not putting down Black people and this and that. Now today you calling niggas and brokies and all. But we'll move past that. My thing is, I just want to say, I don't understand how you're giving your nephew advice on how he should navigate. Listen, the reason why you got to scramble and scrape and do all the things that you're doing right now.
Okay, hold on. Wait. See, this is what I mean by disrespect. First off, one at a time. No, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna respond to that.
Dennis,
I'm gonna boot
can I get?
I'm gonna boot you. Let me respond to that because you already said 2 things out of line. First off, I'm not scraping and scrambling. I'm in a nice ass apartment that he's at right now. I have a beautiful car. I have a motorcycle. I have money in my bank account. I'm not hurting for food. We're good.
Hold
Have
on,
I told you?
Point off.
No. You just said I'm scraping and scrambling. How you about to say? No, you about to say how are you scraping and scrambling?
No,
you're gonna give him any guidance.
We're
not doing that.
Listen,
you just said that though.
What I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, bro.
You just said that though.
You're too tender.
Order.
Relax. Listen, let me get the point off.
Wait. Can I get kicked off the panel so then it doesn't mess with the audio? I want to just be y'all two. I don't want to be up here.
All right, Ski. Appreciate you. I don't want to be. Go ahead, man.
What I'm trying to say is the reason why you got to operate from the standpoint that you operate from is because you have existing responsibilities. Nigga, you got 2 kids, you got a car, you got this and that. Bro has nothing. He has nothing to lose.
Hold on, wait. What do you mean I got a car? I don't got a car payment. What do you mean?
Oh my, bro, we're not gonna go over semantics. We're not arguing.
No, it ain't semantics. No, dude, you're not gonna put stuff on me, dude. First off, I have one son. I have one son that I have to provide financial support for. I choose to give my daughter what I give her. So that's first thing. And my son is good. We're taken care of. Car.
That's not the point. What I'm saying
What's
is
the point?
You have pre-existing responsibilities. If I could go back to when I was 20, 19, 18, and I had nothing to lose and I had nothing to take care of and no responsibilities, I would have took every single chance. He needs to chase an opportunity, a career, make something of himself. Don't sit here and tell him he could be a flag football coach on the side, but do something that's going to give him longevity, stability, something that's going to help him build a future, not something where somebody give him 20, 30 bucks on the side and say, thank you, ma'am. That niggas, it's not going to make him money.
Bro, I'm going to look, no offense to you, man. Let me finish you can come back in a second, man. So this is the problem. See, whenever I'm winning in life, I'm winning bringing my nephew here. It's always y'all niggas always got to come with some advice nobody asked for. You think I'm going to let him sit here and be a flag football coach? For that to even be a thought to be said. That's why I don't want to talk to y'all niggas. I call y'all niggas because y'all niggas, Black men don't act this way. I'm not calling y'all Black men. because y'all don't act. Black men don't act this way. It's more respect. It's more of common sense and more thought. You guys cause crash outs because why would this kid sit here, this man sit here and be thinking about all that when he just got to town? He's been here for 1 day. And he got some grown ass man telling him to get a career, do this, do that. Nigga, can he freaking have a week to chill and get some paper in his pocket? What I understand is this. This dude just came on panel talking about I'm directing you to be a flag football coach, to be a freaking. I told you guys that this kid is going to go. I keep calling him kid because I'm a grown man. I'm 40 years old. I keep calling him kid because he's younger than me. But understand, I just told him he's doing his job. He's going to make $1,000 a week by himself. He's going to have a car, apartment, and everything. I said that he is going to be done with work at 3 o'clock. How hard is it to comprehend that I want him to be doing things that would be pushing him towards his dream ideal situation that he would want to be in, such as coach football or basketball, but football. So wouldn't that entail him being a flag football coach to build clientele? Don't you think if he's flag football coach on the side, he would be able to build a clientele base to where he can charge $50 an hour and have group sessions and make $50 an hour on average instead of sitting around playing video games? Because what else you gonna do if you're not coaching, training, doing anything? How hard is this to understand? The problem is you niggas always gotta be right about something and try to make me down bad in one way or another. I'm sitting here all the way good, and you come on. I gotta have you to make you appease you and have you happy. I gotta let you come on my channel and say I'm down bad, I'm spiraling, I'm freaking broke. I haven't been broke to a point of I'm broke, guys. In reality, since June. June was the last day that I was to a point of I'm cooked. J-Bot, it's D. It's right here. I think it says D, right? The on the app. Yep. You gotta put it in. If they're closed, then we gotta fail it. Hey, just bring it back. Just bring it back. We gotta fail it because if they're not there, we gotta just fail it. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna time out everybody. 10-minute timeout for you. I'm gonna time out everybody. Oh crap! I forgot. Let me grab it. Let me see that. So batch out. I was sure. So the way you do it is you go here, you click failed, business closed. Delete picture. Business closed. And then you write on it. Closed. You just throw it all the way in the back. Then we gotta return it tomorrow when we come back. So this is why, JV. Remember I told you I gotta create a new channel. My channel's cooked because you have a bunch of
They ain't got no faith in niggas.
no, yeah, because the problem is they're not doing good in life. They're doing ish. See, this is the thing, JV. What made me, I was a dude. Could you imagine throwing $2,000? Can you imagine doing $2,000 or making $2,000 or $5,000 a month putting parties on? Like, that's something that would be a dream for people. I could have made more if I put more into it. Overall, I was making like 8 to 10 because I was doing small little parties, but the big party I was making $5,000, $6,000. These people literally would be like, "Oh my God, you're not a man because you're making $10,000. You're making $100,000 a year." Black, I'm not bringing you on. See, this nigga would sit there, and I'm calling you a nigga, Black, because you literally sat there, and y'all niggas are ignorant and y'all are disrespectful. You didn't have to come up like that. I told you don't do that. You don't get to talk down on me on my channel. Nobody's down bad. Javion, how many? You needed an additional what? 250? Was it an issue me sending that to you? Like I literally had to pay. I'm so down bad that I bought the flight, then I had to get a suitcase. I had to give my daughter $100 for her and her boyfriend to pick him up and take him to the airport. Gave him like 50, 60 in his pocket. The airline randomly charged him $45 for a fee because he doesn't have real ID. That his sister, I told her in advance to freaking make sure he had his real ID, but she didn't. I mean, to make sure he had a social security card, and I find out he doesn't have it after he gets here. But here's the point: I gave him the $45 random. Why would I be down bad if I was able to accumulate all this money that he needed to take care of business? So I don't want to hear none of this down bad shit when I'm literally taking, and this is why, Javion, when you see me half the time on YouTube, I'm crashing out. It's because of these people, man. They're just so freaking negative. They just throw me out of character.
What up?
What's going on, man?
I really just wanted to react because it's just like, some people in the comments are saying facts, and like what people don't understand is it's like it was very disrespectful, and it's like you can get your point across without being disrespectful. If we could go back in time, I would have said to Black, like, why haven't you just said, have you explored his mindset to see what he would like to do? But just to come up here to say you're down bad and stuff like that, that was really unnecessary. And like, once again, I'm gonna go with Dennis. If Dennis said you're an N bomb, if the skin fits, wear it. If your skin is fitting and you act like an N bomb, because what he did was some N bomb type of stuff.
Whoa.
I know. I mean, he was acting like he was chimping out.
Wow.
The dude chimped out. He chimped out on the panel. And I have no issue with that. It's just more so like you have to be clever, intelligent, and the display that I seen was an N-word type of display. Someone like me, which is like, I'm very diverse, I diversify my trolls and stuff like that. But like I don't even troll when it comes to Black issues. But it's just like he could have just said, have you explored what he would like to do? Have you seen what he's willing to do? But it's like, why are you talking about dude in front of dude like he's not there? Like that's disrespectful. That would have been like, hey, he's gonna be like, hey, Dennis, can I say something to your nephew? But like you talking about the dude like he's not there. Like, come on, man. Like, why are you going to try to like make him seem like
it goes
he's a whole human? He's a whole Black.
A whole. All right. Well, this. I was gonna say something too, Javion. Maybe I'll wait for him to get back in the car.
So Nab, well, what's up with you, man? I missed you a while. I went to a place that had fortune cookies, and I thought about you, man.
Fortune cookies. Hold on, y'all want to see something? Let me show y'all something. I just got this today. Hold up.
Are you gonna up the bankroll?
Nah. Hold up. I did the Blazing Challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I won a headband.
Man, I could do the Blazing Challenge.
What the hell? Why not? It's very spicy. You have to eat 10 wings in 5 minutes.
I did it. I had the Blazing.
Let me say this one thing real fast before I get off that. So, like, Mav, I appreciate that. Just think about that. I have an apartment. I have a car. I have a motorcycle. I make $5,000 a month at least. And they're saying I'm doing bad. And that's been going on for freaking 6 months now. Shout out to Jeff. This is the reason why I booted Black. And I'm probably going to block him from the channel because I just don't want that involved. He needs to go away. Like, I just told you, I'm here with my nephew. Just push the handle. Next time, push the handle because that'll break the motor.
You know what? You should ask your nephew.
Push them in. Yeah, push the button. Push the other one in a little bit. Okay, and now push that button on the bottom.
This is how stupid Big Black is.
Now push it again. Now let me say one. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead now. No, go ahead.
You should ask your nephew how he felt about that interaction.
All right. Well, look, I was just gonna say, Big Black said Nab stay eating, but he's a boxer apparently. You're so stupid, Big Black. I'll pay for a plane ticket out here. 3 rounds, 5 minutes each. Let me know when you're ready, Big Black. All right, go ahead.
Hey, yo, you trying to get ready for Big Black?
Pause.
This is what
See,
this
5 minute rounds.
this is
Hey,
this
yo. Hey,
this is what
yo, Nick. He said 3 rounds, 5 minutes each for Big Black.
Steve,
Hey,
please.
yo.
thanks,
Wait,
dog.
You gonna pay for a plane ticket? You gonna fly yourself out to,
are you
to meet with
finished?
Big Black? Hey, yo, man.
This is what I
You
can't.
said you gonna fly at my bad.
Oh, that's what I can't understand though about the situation. This is what I can't understand. Okay, I'm literally in life right now. I'm not gonna say I'm winning because I'm not. I don't got. See, this is the thing for y'all niggas. Like we guys saying niggas because it just sounds funny for me to be saying that. Y'all niggas are y'all for y'all winning if y'all do what I'm doing. For me, I'm losing because I don't have my cyber truck. I don't have my house I want, and I don't have fat stacks of money to buy Nike right now. I'm good. Now here's the situation. For him to come up on my channel knowing I got my nephew in the car with me, sitting next to me, and think that I'm gonna allow some bald-headed fuck in the middle of nowhere thinking he's shit, because if you were the shit, you wouldn't be on my channel. Because who will be on a channel somebody they think they're better than, trying to give them advice? You would just go to a channel that will be on your level. So obviously I'm doing
ESN.
better in life than he is. But why would he come on my channel and think that I'm gonna let him come and say that I'm doing bad? What advice I'm gonna give my nephew? My nephew's already winning. You know why he's winning? Because he has a uncle who's vulnerable enough to tell him how he lost. You want to learn from a loser. I lost so many times that I would call myself a loser with the losing I've done. But guess what? I'm in a sense a winner because I know I lost and I know how to win based off of all the losing I did. And that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna literally win based off of all the losing that I dealt with. That's gonna freaking allow me to learn how to be the winner that I know I can be. Now, with that said, my nephew he doesn't have bad credit. He's not down bad. He's not in a bad situation. Okay. He's not have a criminal record. He has all of the tools to be great. But what he needed was the chance to just have a place that's comfortable, that will motivate him. Because I'm pretty sure, isn't it pretty motivating to be in like a nice place that you can just come back to? You can wash your clothes anytime you want. You know, take a shot. You can do everything you want, and you ain't paying no money to do it. You just got money stacking up, but then you're because you got a place. He got a car once he gets licensed to drive. He got everything he needs. And he got somebody that's telling him not to F up based off of doing this, that, and this, and that. So guess what? He's not going to F up because he's going to have the direction to know that this is a bad move. So all I'm saying is don't come on my channel thinking I'm going to let you talk crazy. Like you're going to, I think this is the one right here. Yeah, I
The
think it's,
worst part is the dude thought
Bro,
he
I've
was
already been in
Kanye
school,
West.
bro.
He thought he was Kanye.
yeah, 800 and 801. That's another thing. He was already in school. He doesn't, he doesn't like school. He doesn't want to do school. Let's do
He
something
thought
else.
School is not always the answer, bro. It's not.
And you know what's crazy? In 2026, y'all niggas don't understand that school is fake for most people now. School is a fraud. Now, for most people, you realize most of y'all jobs that y'all went to school for, AI's taken. I didn't ask for your advice. Big Black, take your nigga ass over somewhere. I didn't ask
Whoa.
your, when did I ask for Big Black's advice? You came on and
Mm-mm-mm.
put yourself on here, and then you got Sam. We'll go to trade school. He doesn't want to go to school. He can be an entrepreneur. Once again,
man.
why is it that niggas don't understand? Why is it that
One of
niggas don't understand that you can be more than freaking going to school? You can do more with your life. You don't have to go to school. You can be an entrepreneur. Once again, why can white men be coaches? Why can white men be trainers? Why can white men be entrepreneurs? Why can white men do all this stuff? But
I can answer that.
the moment a
Mm.
black kid says, I want to do it this way, I want to do this way, he's not taking advantage of nobody. He's not exploiting nobody.
I can answer it.
So,
And the
Yeah, go ahead.
answer is this.
I say the address got changed.
Ever since, when white people are children, they're told that they can do anything, that they can fly, they could be
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man,
Right.
they could be
What you
Superman.
guys?
White
Mm-hmm.
people, they can have crocodiles in the bathroom,
They
boa
can do everything
constrictors.
except
No, no,
sit
no,
out in
no,
the
no, no,
sun.
no, 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 not even that. Not even that. White people, they put their head in lions and alligators. Us black people, they
Mm-hmm.
tell us to stay grounded, but white people are falling from the sky, jumping out of planes. So I'm thinking what we need to do is speak some positive affirmations in our people so that he can do whatever he wants to do.
Let
And
me
that's
add
the
on to
issue
that
with
too.
there. Big Black came up in here. He thought it was Red October. He thought he was Jesus, the way he was giving
Let
out
me
them
let me
gospel scriptures.
let me just say this. I don't think entrepreneurship is for a 20-year-old though, right? He
No,
he
no,
should
no, no,
get.
no, no. Anything is for a
Yeah, it could
20-year
be.
old.
You Nab, you know.
Anything.
Okay, sorry.
He can do anything. He right now, all it takes to start a coaching business is to get some damn t-shirts and go down, get a t-shirt for yourself that says Page Training LLC, and you go out there, you talk to 100 kids, parents.
For a
They
20-year-old?
hell yeah, anyone can
Nab,
do it,
Nab,
man.
Nab. Here's an example. Nab, here's an example of being an entrepreneur. He can come to the game with me. I give him one of my phones. He can create himself a YouTube channel that's for games. He can have a t-shirt that says watch your game at this link. And literally the people that are going to be there, which is something I consider doing, the people that's going to be there will click that link and it pops up to the YouTube channel. They got to be a member to watch the videos.
Okay, so hold
So
on,
guess what
hold on.
happens, Nab? Or they can go to
Yeah.
Patreon and watch the video. So now to unlock that video, they have to pay $10. Now they got that video
Okay.
of their kid playing basketball. If their kid had a good game, they're gonna pay for that. Now guess what? If 5 people pay for a game, that's $50 an hour he's making. He can sit there for 12, 13 hours and record games all day. I didn't do
Listen,
that because I don't have that motivation because I needed that boost. He's motivating me again. I just thought about that idea right now. That's the entrepreneur idea because he can go to Halo, he can go to I-9, he can go to all these leagues around here and literally just record games. And then guess what? He's going to make a killing from it because these parents want their games recorded. They just too lazy to do it themselves. And if he records at a high level, but here's the point. His resources meet with the ideas. I just gave him an idea that can make him $1,000 a week during
Um.
AAC season. But guess what? If he got people telling him he can't do something because the blacks, niggas don't know how to do nothing other than go work a 9 to 5. It's the reason why niggas don't have nice houses and all the white people got nice houses. And you got to be a rapper or some
Okay.
freaking lucky like situation to get a house. And then the
So.
lawyers and the black doctors, they don't live around niggas. But the reason why you don't have a utopia of niggas with houses and stuff is because we are one dimensional. We think go work at a freaking factory, making $18 an hour, work your way up to $30 an hour. That's the way to live. No, I'll be miserable. I'll kill myself if I got to be in a place doing the same dumbass job every day,
Um.
sweeping the floor
Okay.
all day to make $20 an hour. I'm sweeping the floor.
Dennis, I got a good idea. Another thing, since you guys go to the AAU, you can optimize the children's huddle. You could say, I'm offering a huddle optimization service where we take photos. We can get the profile
Okay. Can I
to
add
be
something here,
no, Nav, you
please?
got the floor, you blew it. But the whole thing, what I'm trying to say is that that's a good little hustle. You're already at the what you call it, the AAU. They already got video. You can take pictures. You can do photography. You can optimize it, put their stats on there. Because a lot of these children, I don't know, Dennis. Like if you ask them for their huddle's not there, and you got to tell them like, hey, if you want to get scouted, we can set up your huddle. You got to take a model huddle and you just model it after someone else. But the whole point of being an entrepreneur is coming up with ideas. And that's all that matters. For
Okay.
Nav
Let
to
me
come up
add something.
here and to
Let me
say,
add
like,
something.
entrepreneurship is just having ideas and making money. I don't
No,
know
it's
what
not.
Nav
No,
doesn't
it's
get.
not. No, it's not.
I don't know what Nav doesn't get.
Entrepreneurship is a
So
gamble,
Nav,
and that's.
Nav,
Let me.
Nav, please tell me what you don't get. Please tell me what you don't get.
You can gamble with entrepreneurship as long as you
It's not
have
a
state.
gamble, Nav. It's not a
Nab, you
Let
can
me
gamble.
let
gamble
me
with a
finish.
job. Think about
Let
this,
me
Nab.
finish. Let me
Go
let
ahead.
me
Go ahead. Finish.
please.
Please finish,
Entrepreneurship
man.
is a gamble. So
It's not.
if 100% of your income is a gamble, that's not such a good idea. So you should have a 9 to 5, especially if you're 20. You're very young. Why put your whole life in a gamble? Get a 9 to 5, do your entrepreneurship, build up your entrepreneurship, from 5 to 9, work your
Den-
9 to 5, do
Nab,
it that way.
no, Nab,
Nab.
you got these niggas brainwash you, Nab. No offense. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I don't want to get in
Wait,
trouble for saying this. Nigga, when
Dennis,
the
can I
last time
speak
you had a
then?
job? You're an
You're right. No,
entrepreneur.
why do you think I'm saying what I'm saying? I think if I could
Dude, you
go
don't
back
even
to
know about a
20,
job, nigga. You're an
no,
entrepreneur. You never had a job.
Dennis, no, I
Nab, you
understand.
Now
I
think about this.
understand.
Now think about this. These people in the chat are literally saying they agree with you now. They're
No,
fans of you
Dennis, let
now.
me say
Nab,
something.
you
Let me say
literally
something,
are.
Dennis.
You've been an
Wait,
entrepreneur your whole life.
Hold up, hold up.
You've
No,
been a
no,
business owner
Dennis,
your whole life,
okay.
you're absolutely right, and I'm
and you're
telling you,
winning right now. You're winning
I've
right now.
been
You have a car.
okay.
You have a place. You have money in
So,
your pocket.
Dennis,
You're winning.
Okay.
you're right. I haven't had a 9 to 5 since I was like 16 years old. I actually hate 9 to 5s, but
So
I'm
why the
trying to
hell
give
you
it.
say what you just said?
Okay, I'm
Because he's
telling in
brainwashed. He's
no no
brainwashed.
in retrospect, me giving advice to a 20-year-old, I would say it this way now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think this makes the most
Dude, but
sense
how do you
personally.
know if you never had a nine
You
to five
okay,
though? How do you know that now? Think
Dennis.
about that. Niggas
It
brainwash
just
you. How do you know if you never had a
okay.
9 to 5?
Well, I guess I don't know. It's just from what I can tell,
You're just
that's
talking
what
out of
seems
your ass like these people in the chat.
Okay, so
That's the
so
okay.
point.
Dennis,
Fine, fine.
may I please ask your nephew a
I got
question?
love for you, Nab. I'm sorry you set yourself up for
It's
that. You're
all good.
literally
It's all good.
talking your out of your ass like the rest of these people. These people never coached before. These people never had a meaningful career. They're just talking out of their ass, trying to tell him what to do. He don't want to be a trades nigga. He wants to try to be a freaking entrepreneur first, maybe.
So
Why can't he be
so
like the white kids flipping shoes, making freaking thousands of dollars? What? He because he's black? He's dumb? He got
Oh
chimp out at a
no, no,
freaking
no.
factory to get paid. He can't go freaking
thank
flip
you.
phones or flip shoes and do all this stuff.
Warehouse is not trimping out. There's nothing
Dude,
wrong
who
with the
wants to
warehouse.
work at a warehouse? Are you gonna work at
Nab
a
is
warehouse,
tripping
Nab?
out. Okay, so boom, Dennis,
I haven't.
can I ask your nephew a serious question?
What's up? Whatever.
Okay. Do you like money?
Yeah.
That's all that matters, bro. That he's not going to be any day without a dollar. So now you coming up in here saying that dumb BS. It's like, bro, the dude want millions of dollars as soon as possible. We all want bread. The only people that don't get bread is people that's hooked on crack, drugs. They have an alcohol
Mhm.
problem. Those are the only people that don't get money. This man's not going to let himself be broke. So I don't know why anybody coming up here saying all
I
this
don't know how
dumbass
that entered
ish.
the conversation.
You know why? Because the dude, he's not gonna be out. He don't want his pocket to be on zero. So you if you think he's gonna sit out here in the real world to be like, my pocket's on zero, I feel like I'm all right. It's like everybody come up here saying some dumbass ish, especially Big
Wow.
Black. It's like, bro, this man, listen, if his nephew can get $100 an hour, y'all think he's gonna say no to that? He's gonna say yes
I
to
don't
it,
know
and when
what
he can
you're
get
talking about.
360,
150.
432.
What is this
Oh,
from 100? Is that the
that's
coaching
it.
he might could do,
Basement
or what
next
are you
No,
door,
talking
no.
man.
about?
The
Thanks.
point I'm trying to get at is this though. If you think that he's gonna come out here and be like, I'm a coach and I only make $30 a day, no, he's gonna do whatever to do to get that damn
Yeah,
bag,
but
man. This
again,
is the
the
problem,
coaching,
bro.
it
No,
no,
dude, ain't
the
nobody trying to be a zero, and this is your problem. I don't know what's is up
I
with
said a
y'all,
nine to
bro.
five is not zero.
Hold
No,
on,
but
wait,
the thing
Nab,
is this
Nab.
though,
Hold
if
on,
you think
Ski.
that
Let
he's
me.
gonna make wait, just let me finish. It's gonna be 5 seconds.
Go ahead.
If you think he wants to make $10,000 a year, then you're a retard. If he does coaching, he's also gonna get some more bread because he's gonna be like, I need shoes, I need women, I need food, I need to look fly. Right now he's getting the bag. Y'all see
Fly,
him
fuck
running
looking. Who
back and
cares
forth
about
with the
looking fly?
packages.
Who cares
No,
about
he's
that
getting
shit?
Everybody, Nab.
no,
What the
he's getting the
Oh
hell?
my
bag.
god,
You
He's
got
who
getting.
cares?
Why do you think he don't want to get the bag though? You think he don't want to get a
No, I
bag?
never said that. I never
But
said. What I
everybody's
said
coming
was
in here.
what I
Everyone's coming
no
in here saying like he don't want no
ski
damn bag,
ski. What I said was work a 9 to 5, do your entrepreneurship from five
bro.
to
You
nine.
don't need.
That's what
That's
I
Nab,
what
said.
he's doing right now. Think
Okay,
about
thank
so what?
that.
you.
He's
Good,
doing that
good.
right now, and people are telling me that I put him in a bad situation. He's literally working a 9 to 5 with me right now.
Good.
He's gonna make more money than he's gonna make at a factory working with me. He's taking this over. I'm showing him how to do it. He's gonna get his license in a week, and then guess what? He's gonna take over my job. And then guess what? I can do something different.
And
That
the
makes
whole
me
thing is
more
this
money.
though.
But
Y'all
there's the
know.
thing. He's working a 9 to 5 right now. And then he's gonna, after that, go coach or do something else. Be productive all day. That's what I do, Nap. I literally do.
Okay.
This job pays me. You know what's crazy?
It's a
Ski, not to
means
cut you
to an
off. Let me
end.
just say this, Ski.
You
This
got
is
the
what's
floor,
crazy.
Dennis. You got the floor page.
This thank you. This is what's crazy right now. Okay. And by the way, Nab, I appreciate you having your own opinion on it. Don't
Yeah,
think that you
Neb, I
can't have your own
All
appreciate
opinion.
you
good.
too. It's
This is
just you
what
I
have
kills
to
this is
appreciate
what
it,
ask.
y'all.
kills me though. This is what kills me. 802 just ain't we're gonna mark that as a fail. This is what kills me. You sit there, you guys are sitting there in the chat. This guy, this guy is coming to town. He knows he's working a job, which is what we're doing right now. He is making as much as you guys with 9 to 5s are making. He's 20 years old. He doesn't need nothing but just a job right now. Get his feet wet, get started. He's making money with a 9 to 5 right now. And then guess what's gonna happen? He's going to then go do something on the side. That thing on the side, coaching or whatever, might be something that would be a dream for him to do, such as being a coach and get paid to coach and train for a living. That might blossom to where he can do that. But if it doesn't matter. He still has his 9 to 5 making 50,000 a year, which is what most of y'all niggas in the chat are making. But instead of him being able to make that, and I'm not letting you up, Big Black. I gave you a chance. You are too fucking cooked. This is the third time. You don't have to insult me with my nephew next to me. You didn't have to do that. You did it last week. You're not doing it today. You're black ass, bald headed. Like, dude, prove what you
Wow.
got before you tell anybody what they need to do. We don't know if you're cooked or not. We don't know what your credit is. Make
Oh,
yourself a
he's
YouTube
cooked.
channel, Black,
He's cooked.
and prove yourself. I prove myself. I tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. You go to Big Black to your channel, you make a video like that, proving your shit, then guess what? I'll let you come back. But until then, I don't want to see you because you might be a dusty ass nigga. You might be a dude that just is living in his mom's house. Your mom might be well off, 2 parents, and you're just in
I
that
think you're
room.
going overboard, Dennis. I think we need to don't give them the same energy that you receive. You got to treat them like
No,
these
but
are
it is
humans.
that because these people, this is the problem. All he showed was a room. Did he show a car? Did he show his house? Did he show his wife? Nothing. He showed a room. Dude, I'm not, I don't play the gas game. You ain't got to gas me up. If you got it, you will show it. It ain't that deep. I show
Mhm.
y'all my ish. Show it. Otherwise, I don't want to talk to you. You don't contribute to my life. You doing what you did is not contributing to my life. It's not making my life any better. And I don't care if I hope you're winning. I'm not big blank take little bank with you. I don't care. I just don't want gaslighting people gassing up talking ish to be up on my channel because I don't need y'all. Y'all don't bring nothing to me. I don't care
I
what you
gotta
got in your
I
bank
gotta ask
account.
Nav. I gotta ask Nav a question.
Yeah.
So Nav, we're gonna do something called an idiot test here. Okay.
All
So
right.
it's gonna be yes or no. I need your honest opinion. Do you think Dennis's nephew want to stay with him for 20 years?
Well, of course not. See.
Okay, then. So how would he move out from Dennis? How would he
Well,
do
it's
that?
simple.
Okay, so
Well, it
it's
sounds like
simple. Yeah.
yes. It seems like Dennis has him on a 1 year plan where it's
No,
my
no, no,
understanding.
no, 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 no. Do you think that
90
he
day,
would need to
90
make
day
more
plan, by the
money?
way.
Do you think he
Okay.
needs to make more money to move out from
And
Dennis?
people trying to tell you what you would like. This is what I
So
deal with on YouTube.
so this is the thing. If he's able to save $1,000 a month, that's a great deal.
Not Dennis. Nav. Yes or no?
Nigga,
Would he need to make
$1,000 a
more
month?
money?
Hell no.
Wow.
This
What?
nigga saving $1,000 a month. He better get the
Okay,
fuck back to
That's your
Youngstown.
problem, man. You think everything is Cambodia, man,
a
with your
thousand dollars
Filipino
a month.
ass.
You think that's
That's
nothing?
that's
Nigga,
nothing.
he
What are you
brokey.
talking about?
All right.
They got
For a
spent out on
20-year-old,
AAU and like a
that's
forget about
good
spending
money.
$1,000 in this on this weekend at AAU. I'm just not look, I'm
Okay,
Snap.
if
This is why I tell
Well,
you it's levels to this. It's levels to this. This is why I
okay,
tell you, dude.
Dennis, if you're being serious, how much do you think Javion can save per month?
It ain't safe. He's gonna
it's
make
unlimited. What
in
are
a
you
month,
talking about?
Unlimited.
Javion in a month is gonna make $4,000. And guess what? He has no bills in the second month.
How much can he
So
save?
he's gonna save $3,500 per month
Wow.
until he gets his apartment and car. Dude, he has no
Are you
bills. What is he
sure?
gonna waste money on?
Thank you. He has no bills. He does. I remember
That's
when
why
I
I go
moved
in on
out.
that. You know, behind the scenes, I go in on niggas that ain't got no bills that can't save no money. Dude,
Okay,
as a man, as a grown man, you should be making $1,000 a week minimum, or at the
okay,
least $700, $800 a week minimum.
okay,
And if
let
you
me
have
ask
no bills at all,
Javion.
you should have
Let
money
me
saved.
ask him. Let me ask him something. Javion, you there?
Please don't ask him a dumbass question because if he
I
does,
just
I'm gonna
want
slap
to
the shit out you.
I just wanted to ask you, are you prepared to save money every day
You
or every
sound
week?
dumb as hell. Of course he's gonna save money.
I'm
You sound
prepared, bro.
stupid. Get this bum out the
I'm
shower.
prepared for sure, bro.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Very good.
Get this bum out the shower. Are you prepared to save money? Like what? You sound
You got
stupid.
to it don't just
So
happen by chance. You have to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
you sound dumb. That's how you saying like, are you ready to get money? It's like, dude, it's like you ask these
No,
dumbass
getting money and
questions.
saving are two different things because money
No,
come
but
and
you
go.
asking dumbass questions. You act like this guy's gonna be like, I'm gonna make sure I leave every month on zero. Like, come on, dude. You sound dumb, man. Like, no,
No,
no
no, I
offense,
get what
Nav.
Nab's.
I
No,
You know
love
what?
I ain't
you.
gonna say that. I get what Nab. I get where Nab's coming from.
Nah. I know you want to be on Nav's good side, but y'all gonna be good forever. But the whole thing is,
No, no,
you
no,
act
no.
like,
Nab knows. I don't do the yes man thing, and I don't like for him to do the yes man thing. He knows the
yeah,
type
no,
of nigga.
but the thing is, you're being Nav's yes man right now because it's like you act like this guy's gonna be on this guy. You act like this guy's gonna be like, okay, it's June 29th. Let me make sure my account's on zero.
You know it's
It's like you
hard to
act like
save money, right? You know it's not an
how
easy
is it
thing to
hard
do.
to save money if he's in a situation where he doesn't really have any friends, so he can't
Okay.
go out
All right. Well,
and
guess
waste
what?
money with his
All
friends.
right.
You know,
Everything
he
you're
don't have
saying
any
is
That's what
girl
I'm
right
saying. I
now.
ain't
okay.
got
See.
nothing to do but work.
Thank you.
Okay.
Come
Very
on,
good.
man. Get your bum
I
No,
ass in the
nobody
shower,
out
bro.
here. I ain't got no
all right.
distraction.
I'm glad to hear that. All I'm gonna say is, you're very young, right? So you might want to buy like I don't know something fancy, a fancy shoes or fancy belt.
Nab, nab,
So
nab,
He's not
nab,
gonna do
nab.
that,
But I
man. I'm
don't
not
need
gonna
no
okay,
allow him
good.
to
belt.
do that. I'm gonna call him a retard. I told him he needs
Okay.
to get some shoes. I told him he needs to get some shoes. He need to get a couple, comfortable clothes. But other than that, like he ain't about to buy no freaking Jordans. Ain't gonna be in no $300 Jordans until like
A
month
Gucci
4 when he's in
belt.
his apartment. He got his car. He's
Okay.
good. Then he can have some Jordans. Until then, he's gonna get a pair of Air Forces maybe or some walking comfortable walking shoes just because he needs some shoes. But other than that, he ain't gonna be wasting no money. You understand? I just took him grocery shopping yesterday. I'm making spaghetti today. I'm now about to start cooking because we're not wasting money on fast food. I'm not feeding 2 people like on fast food every day. So I got a whole big ass piece of meat or a big thing of hamburger meat.
Hey, yo,
Hey,
forget it.
But I ain't
Look,
gonna lie, I had multiple jobs for sure. I ain't working 2 years though. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, that's
But
that's
these
that's the
okay.
last
point.
2 years though been a little depressing part of my life, but for sure, that's really why I'm trying to stack up right now and get right. Fresh start.
You're doing great, Javion. You're with a good mentor
Nab,
there.
shut
You
the hell
listen
up.
to
You
him,
just met the man for 30 minutes. You talk some dumbass ish, and now you you full of it, man.
bruh. Oh my
You
God,
full of it. You full of it. Like
Nah,
bruh.
Nab means well. Nab's like
I
oh,
have a. You know what? I have a gold bar in my closet, and you talking to me crazy, Ski. I
I'm
have a
sorry, Nab.
gold bar.
Uh,
I have a gold bar.
Nab
show
don't
it.
they don't
Show
make
it.
Nab pull up. Don't
Show
make
I
it.
Nab
worked
pull up.
2 years ago, but I was in college
Nav,
for them
show the
2 years.
gold bar,
First
man.
of all,
I'm
If you
not
Oh yeah,
show,
yeah,
showing.
yeah.
No,
I was in
you
college
got
for
me
them two
worked
years
up.
though. First of all, though, so don't forget that part.
Hold
Man,
on, guys, real quick. Let me say this. Real quick. Why he goes in there? 'Cause I'm not having looking down bad. Guys, let me just hear me out in this, guys. He literally was in college after high school. He had a job right before he was working at McDonald's, but then he quit to go back to school or to go to school after high school. High school. I mean, college didn't work for him at the time. He didn't want it. Okay. He has not had a job for 2 years, and he knows I was going at his neck like, dude, I'm not taking care of I'm not giving no grown man no money. Like I used to go in on him, but I put my money where my mouth is, and I told him that he can come here, and I'm gonna teach him how to just get it done like I do. I'm the only one in the family.
He said as a man, the pressure should stop. But it wasn't that, bro. It was the getting a job part, bro. I applied 80, 70 places, bro.
don't listen to him.
No
Don't.
interviews, none of that.
You good? Don't worry about that.
And I ain't had no car, no ride,
But
none of that.
but here's the thing, these are the haters. That's Big Black. That's the dude that's just trying to tell me that I'm cooked. So this is the situation. I literally told him that he's going to man up. And that's what he's doing right now. Because he's now has the positive influence to get him there. Right now, I could be delivering by myself, keeping all this money. But no, I have him in the car. And today's we're going slow because this is his first day. But we're gonna get on point. Which numbers are you
Hmm.
looking for right now? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. 798. So what you do is 85 right here. Okay,
All right.
798 right here. So we got
and you know what is
798 right here.
crazy, Nab? And Nab,
Hmm.
I want to apologize to you. You know, if you
I
got Cash
appreciate
App,
that.
if you got Cash App, I'll
Uh,
give you $5 for a McChicken. Um,
five. No, it's okay.
Can
yeah,
I
but
That's,
but
Can I
my
just
only
make this?
thing,
I
yep,
can
you're
make this
done.
one. I'm sorry to cut you off again. Let me just make this point real quick. Now, that wasn't
Yes.
me yelling at you or nothing. That was just me stream of consciousness. Understand that. Don't let the brokies and niggas turn you onto the dark side. Now, you've
Mm,
been an entrepreneur your whole life. You have not had a fucking job. I'm
yes.
sorry I had to say that. So for
No,
you
it's
to be
true.
talking like you know about 9 to 5s is insane. Understand that. Now you're going to as a kid, as with him, he's going to win because he has a uncle that has been a 9 to 5 worker for years. Did not work for me. Been in college for multiple years. Did not work for me. Had inheritance, blew through it. Free money did not work for me. What worked for me is just grinding like nobody's business and leveling up and staying straight. Now, here's the thing. Callie girl's mad at me right now. Yes, because I ultimately told her that I want to be the man that I was before I met her, which is the man that was in position to take care of his woman. A man who the woman can, no matter what we say, no matter how far you go as a man, if you can't provide for your woman, you can't, take care of her. She might be okay with it if she makes money, but she's never going to respect you. She's never going to have respect for you. She might say she has respect for you, but she hates your guts on the low. No woman want to be with a man that cannot provide for her. That's just life. So understand, no matter what we try to say, 50-50 and whatever, dudes that say 50-50 are bums, brokies, losers. They should not be dating women. Because guess what? That woman's never going to respect you. So with that said, Cali girl, once again, the reason why when she came on the channel multiple times and it was disrespect that came my way that she didn't mean to push on me, it was because of the fact that ultimately, let's keep it a buck. I did not give her a lot to respect when I'm sitting here as a grown ass man and she's paying 50% of rent and she's there 30% of the time, 40% of the time, not 50-50 at a time. A lot of that stuff, like going to go out to eat and I can't pay the check every time. Okay. Um, so situation is, see, I was 7. The reason why she's mad is because she in California and the money and with the fact she has a career, women don't want that kind of man. They don't want a man that wants to be the sole provider. And if he can't solely provide, he does not want to be in that situation. That a woman has to be a resource to
Oh,
provide. I'm
Dennis.
sorry.
Sorry.
I can work enough. Let me get this off, Steve, just real
Sorry.
fast. Give me like a couple minutes here
That
as
was
a
Nat.
man, if I sit here and if I can work my ass off, like today, I got up, we got out the house at 8:50. We got here, we're working. After this, I'm going to do Lyft. I'm going to go take them home or take them home. Actually, I'm gonna have to get a fast food today because I gotta go straight to do Lyft. And I'm doing Lyft until 1 o'clock today because I need to make an additional 100 to 150 bucks each day because I chose to take on this responsibility to put them in a good situation. So not only do I need to make my $80, $70 with this job, but I need to make 150 because I need to make $200 because I don't do nothing under $1,000 a week of income. Now keep in mind, while people say I'm down, most of y'all aren't making $1,000 a week after taxes and fuel and etc. But y'all trying to put all these standards on me that don't exist. Understand? I do that because I want to have access to my kid to make sure I'm there for basketball. I'm there for training this weekend. I gotta spend 170 on this hotel, which is a luxury for him because I could have got the $300 hotel. But his mom talked me into this one because I get it. Most of the team are gonna be in this hotel. So why should I force him to be in the raggedy, or not the raggedy, but the not as nice hotel because I want to save 100 or 250 bucks? No, I'm gonna just get this hotel and just have to work extra more than I wanted to work. Because I could have just got the regular hotel and I could have just went home after work and went to go play basketball. But now I gotta just do Lyft every day. And I gotta do Lyft while I'm out there. The whole time I'm out there, I'm gonna be doing Lyft. Because the situation is I
Let me
gotta
go after
replace
you.
that
Sorry.
570. But all I'm trying to say is this. I'm not allowing disrespect. So if any of y'all want to come on this panel, y'all are gonna come and stop acting like y'all can just say whatever y'all want to me. Okay? I didn't ask for y'all advice. I don't need any of y'all advice. My life, I'm up. I'm going up. In a year, I'm gonna have my cyber truck or a Tesla, or I'm gonna have a bigger truck, one or the other. I'm gonna have one or the other. Secondly, I'm going to have 50K in my bank account. Thirdly, I'm going to be in position and not have to do this job, and I'm going to be in position of you doing something that I can do from home and have time to be productive with my son. I'm gonna have all that. That's my choice, though. I didn't ask none of y'all for y'all advice because once again, until you guys create a YouTube channel, Black, I'm not letting you up. Create yourself a YouTube channel and show what you got. Until then, fuck your couch. I don't know what you do. I haven't seen. All I see is a room. That could be your parents' two-parent household. They let you stay at home. If you're married and you got a wife and all that, that's your house. Show it. Do yourself a
Dennis, we
YouTube
need
channel and show your
yeah.
wife and your kids in the house living life. Show your bank statement like I
Hey,
do.
can I say
Show how you
something,
make your
Josh?
money. Show yourself going into your job. Until then, I don't want to hear from you because all you niggas do is gas. Y'all the same as drug dealers talking about being big, making thousands of dollars freaking a day. I don't want to hear that shit. When you're literally on a Brokies, supposed to be Brokies channel, thirsty to be on. This dude is jumping. This dude is so thirsty to be on my channel, but he got more movement than me. But he's thirsty to be on my channel. I've never begged anybody to be on their channel that was doing worse than me. But go ahead, y'all got it.
All right.
Well,
I just want to say this real quick.
Nav,
Sorry.
you got the floor, man.
Thank you. I'm gonna put a comment on stage just for a second. It's from Big Black. All right. Now imagine a grown man saying this, okay? 50-50 is financially responsible if you both make decent money. We have nothing to prove to a woman in regards to ability to provide. Imagine a grown man saying that.
This is between Nav and everyone else because my whole thing is like you can have your relationship the way you want it. The only thing I would say is I think Dennis, I think we shouldn't fight fire with fire. And it's kind of like if he shows you disrespect, give him respect and say, Big Black, like, you could have been a little bit more respectful. Your behavior is atrocious. We can try again another day.
Yeah, another year maybe, but no, I get you. But here's the situation.
Oh my God.
Javion, don't you know enough to know you got to have your own shit? You can't have a woman talking about 50-50. She's not going to respect you. She's going to think she's equal. Women, I'm
Mhm.
sorry, we're not equal. Women want to be
Mhm.
led. They don't want to be freaking, now, not all women, but majority of women want to be led. Guess what? I'm going to provide, I'm already providing myself a house or a living quarter. I'm providing myself transportation. Now, food and all that, yeah, you can do some food, you can buy. But guess what? It's always these niggas right here. Wash tubes. No, shout out to you because you've been respectful today. But the Big Black, of course, they will be 50-50 niggas. So that means that house that he's showing right now, more than likely, a chick is paying half of it. So what
Who
flex you got?
cares? It's
What
about
flex you
winning,
got? I'm
man.
paying $1,300 by myself. So guess what? If I got a chick, I can get a $1,500 a month apartment and just floss a big ass office area because I got a chick that I can just get my own office because we can get a 2 bedroom because we can go 50-50. I can get $2,600 of a place. Of course, you got extra money to buy a nice car when you got a chick paying half your bills. I don't live like that. I'm not living like that. Cali girl wanted that, and I don't want that. I'm sorry. I want my respect, and nobody's gonna tell me what to do in my house. Like my nephew, like maybe he can come, but I gotta ask permission first.
Mhm.
No, that's what happened in California. I gotta ask permission. If I want him to move to California to have a better start, I would have to ask permission and maybe beg for him to be there. I'm not having that. Big
Hey,
Black, this
Dennis,
is why you're
remove
not
me.
coming on my channel. And by the way, I'm gonna block your ass. Say one more dumbass shit, it's the thing like that again. Struggle. Where the fuck do you have a struggle at? Nobody's struggling over here. If I was struggling, we wouldn't once again have a $570 hotel. No, I would have had his ass in that little ass hotel that I could have got for 260 for 2 nights. No, I gave him the hotel that his mom wants to keep with the Joneses and get. Because if it was up to me, I would have got the $360 hotel and said, you better figure it out. I'm not about to freaking pay all this money so you can be with your friends at an AAU tournament. But guess what? I'm going to work and make it happen. We talking I'm down bad? I'm paying what you guys pay for rent. Can you split 50-50 with your girl? I'm paying half of that. I'm paying what your girl pay for rent. And you talking about I'm
Mm.
down bad. Literally. I'm going to be in a hotel on stream. that last hotel I was at was $550 for that hotel. The last stream. Go look. No, actually, I'll take it back. The last one was $360 for 2 nights. The one before that I was in was $550.
Hey Dennis, can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. He just said, I'm struggling to pay bills, but staying in a hotel and buying Nike Tech. Now he's just retarded. So guess what? Get the fuck out of here, your black ass. Banned. Out of here. Goofy. I don't need ski. That ain't gonna help my channel grow. Having a bunch of haters.
Oh no, I'm not advocating that. No, I would just make sure because Nav just left without telling anyone.
No, it's
He
all
always
good.
does that.
I think he's a mod. It doesn't affect it if you're if you're in charge. I think it's only if you're if you click the link. He said, "Where's the games? The games is at freaking I forgot Rock Hill, South Carolina." I can't. This is the thing with Black. I can't have him. I don't want him in my chat because here's the thing. Eventually, like this weekend, I might want to go out with the Neff and like do the streaming. I can't have that dude. I got like 20. I got like 10 people in the chat, and I got that dude spamming my chat up with hate, making me look crazy.
It's just sad because I thought we could have like a real respectful conversation. I mean, the only thing that he had that made a little bit of sense was just like, you being on the offense, calling people N bombs, but it's just like, shoot. I mean,
That's
that could have been a
entertainment.
great thank you.
We just
It's
talked about that.
entertainment,
Charleston White. Remember, they were just saying I'm gonna start acting like I started phasing that in the last stream. Charleston White created that.
but I just didn't like
I just
how he was
say that.
trying to give you a backhanded like
Oh,
advice.
never
It's
mind.
like that's the only issue that I had. I'm like, dude, like, I thought I thought it would have been really productive if he said like, why do you feel like you can call everyone N bombs and broke? And it's like, okay,
I didn't call
I thought the
everybody
con
though.
no, but like I thought we could have like a very productive conversation that could have been on the channel, but Big Black was chimping out, man. So,
He can't like this is the thing with niggas. They can't be regular, just good people. They're just not good people. They're just not. Like I would never with a like this dude's been in town for a day. It ain't even been a full day yet. He's been in town. He's already he hasn't worked for 2 years. He just told y'all he was in a hotel room, cooked. This dude literally, we went and got everything we needed to get. And this dude literally woke his ass up before me, was ready before I even got in the shower, he was ready to go. I didn't have to motivate him. I didn't have to give him a speech. He was just ready. And you're telling this dude what to do? He already has the makings to be a good man. He's gonna wake his ass up every day and he's gonna be productive. And in a year, he's gonna know what he wants to do. He didn't even get to go to the beach to just look at the freaking water and say, you know what? Maybe I want to be a construction project manager. He didn't even get a chance. I don't like. I don't like Beavis, but you do know. Why is it? You do know. This messes up every time. 6809. I don't know why the GPS messes up every time. Like this neighborhood, it puts God, it puts us in the wrong spot every time. These are all gonna be fails. This is just stupid when the GPS messes up. Because I don't know. I never find 9. 9 is always. All I'm saying is, this dude literally he woke up. He woke up, and he's a blessing to me right now. He's gonna motivate me to do some good stuff. He's already got me motivated to hit the gym. Yeah, I'm not. I'm kind of chimping out right now and not doing it because I got to do lift, and I don't want to be. I need to lift, but I don't want to be. I don't want to waste the time. I just want to get straight to lift because I know if I go work out, I might get tired to where because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna lie, and I might be like I don't want to do lift all day, so I got to just drop them off and do lift because I need the money. Because I want to replace for the hotel. I don't think that I need the money. I just don't want to like eat that hotel, get back. So if I can do lift for 8 hours extra each day, then why not? But here's the point. For these niggas do not understand go down because we just hate well each other. Why can't you just give respect? All you had to do Black was saying not about to say, hey bro, I'm doing this. 20 years old, and what I did was this. So I'm concerned, thinking straight ahead. Like, I'm concerned you might like, because when I was 20, I didn't have anything to do, and this happened. And that show doom count, now you're done. I'm not letting you up. Messed up.
Are we able to let watch Toops up? Because I feel like he you know has great conversation too, and he's pretty respectful. I don't know who Shadow Doom is, but it's just I just wanted to have a productive conversation. You know, Nab left, so just ridiculous. Nab, you better come right back because you're a consistent panelist that is fun to talk to and joke with. So Shadow Doom, what do you mean by this is kind of sad? I think his phone overheated, you know.
Ski.
Nah, what's up,
All
man?
right,
What's up?
all right, I'm back. Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, it was really no hard feelings. It's just more so like, what I didn't really like was is just when people talk to people in a manner of like, like imagine if you was inside of your nephew's shoes and you said, or like Dennis, well, imagine if I was talking to you and I said like, make sure that you put in your password when you unlock your phone. And it's kind of like, what I'm trying to say
No,
is when
it's
you,
not that simple.
no. What I'm trying to
This is
say
the
is
worst
if
signal
you
area.
ever if you ever been in that
Anything.
situation and you're telling people to do common
Like,
sense
can you guys hear
things, it's
me
like,
now or no?
Yes.
yeah, yeah, we can hear you. I was lecturing Nab. So Nab, it's just like, when you're in someone's shoes and you're saying stuff like, like make sure you save money. It's like, bro, like of course they're gonna save money, but it's like you're not understanding how demeaning that comes across
Are you
because
kidding
you're big.
me?
No, I'm
You
just saying
think
that,
it?
like, uh,
You think it's
mhm.
sorry, Ski? You think it's common sense to save money, especially as a young person?
No,
It's
but
not.
no. It's just once again, what I'm trying to say is you gotta think in the shoes of receiving. Like Nab, how would you feel if I said when you wake up in the morning, make sure you open your eyes and open the door? It's like, bro, it's
71.
like,
See if it's right. Like,
like he knows what saving is. Everybody knows what saving
Okay,
is. You
fine.
don't. My whole thing is you don't think he has any purchases he wants to make in the future. You think this man think money falls off the sky? He knows that he
All
has
right.
to
Very well.
grind to get the
You
bag.
know what it is? No, you're right, Steve. I'm putting myself in his shoes. When I was 20, I spent money. I didn't save nothing. I regret it. That's why. Maybe he's
Yeah.
different. I
Well, the
hope
whole
so.
thing is this though. You got to realize that, like, once again, like when you was 20 years old, you came fresh off the boat, and there was
Yes,
things that
that's
you
right.
needed to learn. No, but like I'm not gonna cap. No, it's only because I've been around some white people that are very derogatory, and they say dumb stuff like make sure you write your name on the top of the paper. It's like, you can
Mm-mm.
talk to other blacks like that, but you're not talking to me like that.
This is what
Like
I.
maybe
Okay.
you like that, Nav, where people come up to you, be like, make sure you write your name on the paper and sign at the bottom and hand the paper in. It's like you don't even he
Me
knows.
personally, people can say whatever they want. Just say it to this
No,
Draco.
no, but the thing is this, so don't you like how when you said that, right? How do you think he
793.
felt when you was saying that though? And then, like you're
I mean, just
talking to him.
leave it alone. What are you talking? It's I didn't say nothing wrong, and it was
No,
not
no,
demeaning. I don't know why you're saying it's demeaning.
No,
no,
nah. What he?
see, Nab, you're white.
So let me get let me
Ah,
let, this is what's going on. Like now, this is what's going on with that. This is the problem with that. See,
Dennis, remember
you
when they used to talk to you like that? They used to say dumb stuff like make sure you
man,
pay
I'm
your
out of
rent.
here.
Ma-
Remove me. I'm be in the comment.
Nah,
Remove
nah,
me, please.
nah,
hold
Remove
nah,
on,
me.
nah,
Nab.
nah. Nab,
Nab.
you're not
Why are
being
you?
punked. I'm just saying though, like you gotta
You really want
understand,
to get
like,
removed, Nab?
Okay, wait. Go ahead. What you got to say, Steve?
Look, Nab. This is what we're trying to
well,
say. This is the
yeah.
problem
Mhm.
with Nab. Let's see. Let me just say this so that way he doesn't look. Nab.
I don't want him to chimp out now.
No, Nab. This is the situation with black people. It's always people are so thirsty to give us suggestions, but like with white people, it's assumed that they can do stuff. Like it's assumed that this guy doesn't know to save money. Like just think about it. That's like a
Thank
you
you.
you mean
Demeaning.
well, but the issue is you know good and damn well you would be insulted if somebody told you that you don't even know, you don't know what they got going on. They tell you you gotta save money. Like that's just
Are you
fucking
kidding
like
me? At
no
20, Dennis, when you were 20, if someone told you that, that's demeaning somehow? How?
no, what I'm saying is, dude, he has an uncle that's sitting here like telling him. I said it on YouTube multiple times, but I got people coming on my
Thank you.
channel trying to tell him to do something that obviously I told him to do already. But what I'm saying is he knows to save money, but it's like he didn't ask for none of y'all advice. So when y'all come on here acting like he's just this empty vessel of nothingness,
You
he
guys
got
treat him like
game.
he's slow.
He
He's
got
not
game.
slow.
Just
He's not.
I explained that I'm going to just give him opportunity, but he's smart kid. He realized this dude was low key. He just didn't apply himself, but he was low key in AP classes and all that. But he didn't apply himself. His mom did, or did your mom lie? She said you was in AP classes and all that. He just didn't apply himself. He's a smart kid. He knows how to live. He just
I
didn't
know
have
he's
the
smart.
risk. Let me just say this. He didn't have the resources. He didn't have he was in a hotel room before he left. Before that, he's living with his mom, who was babying him, not providing him with resources to be a productive young man. And I get it. Y'all can say he can go get it on his own. It's not the same. When I was his age, I got it on my own because I joined a fraternity house that I was able to move in for 150 a month. I had a room, a closet that turned to a room. Then after that, I moved out to my own apartment. My rent was $500 a month. Then I got a nicer place that was $650 a month. You realize in Youngstown, the rent for that same place is like $1,000, and they still only making like $12 an hour at McDonald's. They're making like $13 an hour at factories. You can't live and survive, provide for yourself out there. So now he's in a city that he's doing this job. He may say, you know what? I'd rather go and have a social life and go work at Panda Express for now. Or maybe go work at a warehouse. He might say that in a month.
He might want to work at a car dealership.
Yeah,
It's
car, like,
open.
yeah,
It's
cars,
open.
yeah, car
He's in a
salesman.
bigger city. He's in the South with more opportunities. It's like, but Nav, you got to understand, like, how would you feel if someone said to you, "Hey, Nav, make sure that you charge your phone so it doesn't die." Wouldn't you just be like, it's one thing to give the
Mm,
advice, but it's like you kind of trying to say
wow.
I'm special ed. Like,
Now,
I'm
now
not
here's
trolling.
one.
I'm being dead.
Now here's one, Nab. Nab, if you don't like this is for all the guys in the chat. You don't want your girl to cheat on you. Don't do
Thank you.
50-50. Don't do 50-50. Pay all the bills. So that way she knows you're the leader. Dude, you understand that's why black men are getting cheated on like nobody's business because we're freaking subhuman now when it comes to
Well,
like you understand the
Wait,
white
yeah.
guys got cheated on. Hold on, let me say this: the white guys got
Mhm.
cheated on. They were the dweebs getting cheated on by the girl because they were the ones paying 50-50 and doing okay, I need a partner. I need a partner. So you're gonna go and work your full-time job so we can both pay rent. And guess what? He gets cheated on by a freaking nigga that gets this chick like, yo, babe, bro, I'll freaking I'll throw you some bill money. Take the day off so I can blow that back out.
You know who
That's what's
she
but
cheats
happening
with,
right
right?
now.
You know who
What you
she
say?
cheats
Nav,
with. The
Huh?
person, let me just say this: the person that she cheats with is going to be the pool guy or the gardener.
no, it's
No,
not because
that's the
we're
white
black.
guy.
We
That's
don't
for white
have
people.
pools.
Oh,
We don't have
Niggas,
pools.
yeah, niggas ain't
mm.
gonna know. It's gonna be you paying 50-50 and that drug dealer baller that's gonna blow Javion, blow a back out. That freaking savage ass, he'll be the one that you're gonna see coming out of your house. Because
Oh
like
wow.
freaking you don't want to pay all your bills and she gotta pay bills. She's pissed
Well,
off
the
you're
whole
not a
thing is
man.
this though, like Nav, what you need to
Mhm.
understand is this. You got to do 60-40. Like, people sit down, they say, why did OJ Simpson marry a receptionist? It's because the receptionist makes $5 an hour and he makes 50,000. Or yeah, 50,000 an hour. So it's
Well,
like you
yeah,
gotta you gotta take that
yes.
type of knowledge. Like you over here, Nav, because I know you want to get down on your knees for Queen Elizabeth. She don't need you. So why would she want you?
Wow.
No, nah, here's the thing. Okay, Uber Puppet, by the way, is Beavis, I'm assuming. Here's the situation.
Mhm.
They do the 50-50 over there. And guess what? They're all with women and men that they don't want to be with. They're either with ass whooping men or they're with unattractive women that tell them what to do. That's
Or
what you
Sleeping in
ass
a
have.
whooping
sleeping
women.
bag, sleeping in a sleeping bag in a spare room.
Exactly. That's what you get. I
Mhm.
don't want
Oh
that.
damn.
I want a normal
Perish the
person,
thought.
which is why Cali Girl, here's the thing, Cali Girl would never, this is the thing, Cali Girl makes a lot of money. All her family, everybody's successful. So she doesn't value and understand the value that a man feels for herself having the ability to pay everything without needing the woman to contribute. California, I will never buy a house in California 'cause I can afford it. Even if I was a millionaire, I couldn't afford. I'm not putting all my money into a shithole house or a house in a crap hole state. They literally got a mayor in LA that burnt down a whole city, was a part of the city burning down, that they're literally taking houses from people. And I'm supposed to say, you know what? You're going to be the mayor again. They're going to vote her back in. These
Hey,
retarded
hey,
people.
Dennis, I'm
Why
Mhm.
would I want to
I'm
live in a city? Go ahead.
I'm about to be on mute for like 30 minutes because I got a meeting. So I'm gonna stay on the panel, but I'm about to be on mute. It might be
Okay.
like 15,
Fine.
20.
It's all good. Do your
No
thing.
problem.
But for these people to they about to vote in a mayor who was already the mayor, destroy the whole city, lunacy, and then the other woman who was right next to her is a councilwoman who literally voted against adding more cops, adding more cops. She voted against adding more cops. She voted against, little things that needed. But look, the reason why I talk
Hey,
so much about getting
sorry,
cheated on,
Dennis. I'm
yeah,
gonna
go ahead.
step down. I'll be back. Sorry.
Okay, well, let me move you. Appreciate you. All right, so let me say this: the reason why I speak so much about cheating, guys, is because I actually got cheated on a lot, and what's crazy is I got cheated on because I did not know and was not aware. Why I don't know why my hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. All right, back to the point. I got cheated on because I was unaware that women want a man that can provide. That can provide. I wasn't aware of that. So I was going with the flow, assuming that, I can, just do the bare minimum and you go get your own nails done. You go do this and you go do that. But then on the other hand, when I met somebody that I didn't have to do that with, that they can do it for themselves, now I get treated like a beta male. Now I get treated like a freaking, literally like a beta male. I get treated with no respect, as in in regards to being a man, to where I get stepped on. Now, back in the day when I used to get cheated on, and by the way, I wasn't getting cheated on all like that. What I meant by cheated on was there's women that I wanted, I could see myself being with that I wanted, that I was too afraid to talk to because I was shy. So they will be with the Javion or somebody who might be more smooth, younger, who got game, who ain't afraid to talk to them. And I'm like, why Javion getting all the girls? It's because I'm shy and scared. And the thing is, he doesn't have to have money, but he just got confidence. I didn't have that. So guys with no confidence, we have to provide. We have to provide and be strong financially and have leadership that the woman will literally be afraid to leave for a one-time thing that's going to be a little bit of fun, which is why we end up with a woman that's a little older, early 20s or late 20s instead of a younger 20s, because the older 20s, she's ran through already, through all these guys that's like, that ain't going to do nothing but just, like do their thing and send her packing. That's the reason why it is what it is. Guys, we're not talking 50 Cent of celebrities. That's a whole nother culture. You do realize that when you're a celebrity level, that you are still a human being. And if you have a fluxion of people that you can be with out of nowhere because you're now famous, you're going to mess around, even if you're with somebody. It happens to everybody. If you are lame and you walk around, like if you're a chick that can only get fat dudes because you smell you're fat yourself, then if you get rich and you now got all these bodybuilder guys that you wanted forever trying to talk to you, then you're going to freaking go for it and try it out a little bit. But then when you're done getting ran through, you're going to then calm down and say, okay, I'm ready to be a one person. Okay, now I'm ready to be a one person. Now you're going to be Lord. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You're free to experiment a little bit as a human. But the problem is when you experiment, you keep going and going and going. You don't change. We got 34 left. You don't stop. You just keep doing it. But your door's still open. It's all good. But with that said, shout out 7. You can't avoid getting cheated on. But sometimes you can. But most times you can. By holding it down, being a leader. No matter what women want to tell you, they want a leader. They might not know it, but instinctively they are to be led. That's just how we were made. Men are naturally born leaders, which is why when you're a beta male and you're letting a woman direct you, you just feel uncomfortable, but you just go with it because you're trying to get laid. But in reality, it ain't worth getting laid if you got to freaking have somebody tell you what to do. It's 786. Put her on the porch. You know, try to act like you didn't see her. That way she don't grab it. If you can, she'll come back, put it on the porch so you can get the picture. But your average RN, you can raise your kid, your family, the way you want to raise them. My nephew is going to know the real, and he already got a lot of game. He already knows a lot about life. What I'm saying is nothing because he knows. Don't you? Let's just see what you know. Don't you know already, just off of you and the way you are with women, don't you know you have to be a leader? Like, didn't you know that not having a job for 2 years is bad as man? Like, you would never have got in a relationship with a woman not working for 2 years, right? This is all common sense stuff. No, we don't use delivery address in Nobio. This is all common sense stuff. You know that you're supposed to save money and have money in your bank account, right? Yeah. The reason why y'all think when y'all say I don't have money saved, you know why? Because when you have a kid, when you have a lot of just random stuff pop up, yes, it's hard to save money. But for him, he has no bills right now. So he can save money. So that's the reason why it's like insulting to a sense when people are given unrequested. We didn't request any advice. Nobody asked for your advice. That's all I'm saying. So you need to use my phone. You need to charge. He said, DJ takes the chick on a date and gets a hug. The thug gets the new teen or get the new text and invite to finish after DJ leaves. Hey, deal. That might be the first thing I agree with. Yes.
That's reality, though. It happens.
You know why that happens? You know why that happens? Because if a woman is not ready to be wifed, if the woman isn't ready to be wifed and you are a square, you don't have that energy to keep her occupied, then yes, you're going to leave and then that thug's coming after. But guess what? When she gets pregnant by that thug, because she's stupid, too stupid to be on birth control, now that's the woman that y'all want me to feel sorry for, being a single mother, which is why I don't respect single mothers at all. At all, I don't respect single mothers. They're the worst because they're destroying kids, because they're selfishness. You're going to be with a thug knowing that he's not going to stay around. In Youngstown, Javion, how many thugs stay around unless the chick is a baddie?
Man, they still don't even stay around. Shit, better or not.
Yeah. Like, why would you be with a thug if you know he ain't staying around?
They going to get the next girl pregnant.
Young one.
That's why they out there getting pregnant 16, 17.
And that's another one, and that's another thing that they thought I was lying about. I told them in Youngstown, like, you can literally, you got girls being 15 years old, 16 getting pregnant by freaking 35-year-old, 40-year-old dudes, and they ain't going to jail.
They not.
Living their best life.
It's common. People don't even, like, people joke about it. That's how common it is.
That's why I go so crazy with old dudes messing with young little girls, because they get away with doing it. They don't get no jail time. And I personally dealt with that in my family, and it's sick. See, like that truck going past us right now. These people are idiots. This dude's going like 80 miles. He's probably going 70, 80 miles per hour in a truck. He's like about to hit that person right there. It's just stupid. That's how you get in accidents. They're just idiots. Dude. Yeah, of course he says, bro, they've been getting pregnant at that age forever. No, it happens more in our community because guess what? It's allowed. It's allowed. They get away with it. They literally will. Oh crap! It's just turning there. Dang it. It's on me. My bad. Good thing is when I pull out, I can turn up the light. It's been happening. It ain't that it's been happening forever. So Jamie, this is what I mean by my channel's cooked. Because you see how like majority of my chat are haters. And the new people that come on, it's hard to be positive because they don't know what's going on with this channel. They don't know if I'm just dumb. They don't know if I'm this, I'm that, because these people just won't stop saying stupid stuff. It makes it not fun. So that's the reason why I was saying that I got to change the direction of this channel and actually start talking to get people that are actually just like common sense people that are just up in life. Because for you to be sitting here for one day and these people to be trying to tell you to go to a trade school, go to college, do this, do that, they didn't even give you a week to like figure out what you want to do. Now that you're in a situation that you got full control of your life because you have access to the transportation, you have access to a place to live, you have access to all these resources. And I want to give you one. And a lot of that was because I drew the line with the haters. So I used to have positive people and they wanted me to block all the haters, but instead of me blocking the haters, I said freedom of speech, the haters can stay. Freedom of speech. That backfired on me. Because now that freedom of speech got miserable people that got no advice to give. All they want to do is say ignorant stuff because they feel like they can get away with it because what's nothing to see here. It makes me sleepy. That's part of the reason why I work. We're gonna work faster tomorrow though. Today's slow day. Today's your first day, but tomorrow I'm gonna focus, lock in. I might just record the streaming instead of going live because we gotta get done faster. You should have been done by now. I think we've been, what, we got 10, 11, 12. What? We went 4 hours, 53 packages. That's like 12 stops here. We're gonna be faster tomorrow. These are the same numbers I did with Aiden. Aiden took me. We had like 100 with and Aiden. We were out for like 8 hours, 9 hours. But he was moving slow. He got to the point he was walking. So he 784. We're gonna set the pack. We're gonna set the bags up to where we can just like grab and put them in the middle here because you shouldn't have to like go back. The back seat kills you. Cause yeah, remember when you go in the back seat, that adds a minute. And just a heads up, guys. You keep saying school is the best, school this, school that. He never was opposed to going to school. He just said right now that ain't his goal because he already did school.
They act like school. Like they act like I gotta go now though.
Yeah, he got all this life to
I
live.
already went though.
Yeah, he can go get a job. He can go back to school when he's 23 and stacked up. You forgot the package. It's all good. Shout out to Stream of Consciousness. You came to the good side, I guess, right now. I just want to be chill. It was going so good until you got people that just don't get it. And then you got to look at it like this. The people that's giving this so-called advice, do we get a chance to say we don't want to be living your life? Like do Javion want to be living a life that he has no friends, no social life, no social network to where he's in a backstage of somebody's channel that dislikes him for freaking a half an hour waiting to try to hope that the guy's nice enough to let you get on. Dude, come on, man. Why would anybody listen to any advice you got when you literally can't get the picture? Nobody wants your advice. Nobody wants to talk to you. That's what you guys are doing, man. It just sucks because like I got the most weirdo people, man. I can't imagine being in the back of somebody's live stream, begging and pleading to come on, not just going away and having some indignity. Like you ain't got nothing better to do with your life. You're supposed to be a boss, but you're like in the back of my channel of a nobody, gotta make no money. Literally. And you're not tricking us. You're not tricking us. Nobody's dumb. You're not tricking us into believing that you literally got all this movement, but you're on a channel of a guy you don't like. Why these people offered you anything? They never said, "Hey, come here, I got you." That's the crazy thing about it. None of these people said anything about, "Hey, if you come here, I got you. We're good." All right, we're wrapping up. We got 32, so now we're only. Wait, we'll be done in an hour. Like y'all could have offered something first. Y'all ain't offer a couch or nothing. Oh, remember I couldn't buy a couch and we just went and got a couch yesterday or a futon yesterday. Could get a couch, but I said I just don't want the couch laid on like that. I would have to get a pull-out bed. I would have to get a portable bed because I don't want a couch with a bed attached to it. I'd rather have a big couch that I can convert into a bed. I can put a pillow top on top. All right, look, guys, let me get off here. Thank you for those that made this live stream chaotic. I'm about to do Lyft after this, so I'm gonna be back maybe tonight. We're gonna work on Javion's channel, but I gotta get this wrapped up and I need to focus. I appreciate those that came respectfully for tuning in. Anything you want to say to people?
Thank you.
All right.
I mess with y'all in chat though. I like how y'all speak your mind though for sure though. And don't think I take anything y'all say offensive, because I ain't gonna lie. I honestly don't care what y'all say, but I respect what y'all saying.
That's what's up. I'm happy you got that mentality. Me, I just when it gets to a point that appreciate that. Appreciate y'all too. You said keep pushing young and said see you, brother. I appreciate that. Understand, guys, when I deal with that every single day, this every day, it takes its toll. This is his first day dealing with YouTube. But guys, every day you guys are telling me how bad I'm doing, how much money I want to get. Like, just imagine, Javion, if somebody you don't know pops on your channel and they see comments about how down bad you are, it gets to the point that they might really think you're down bad. That's what frustrates me. I got people that don't even know me. They come on thinking we're down bad. I'm down bad. So now it gives them the impression that they disrespect me because I don't know why they make me go on this freaking that rich development for one package. I mean, for one house. This is stupid. It's that be glitchy sometimes. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.